you might, too much, 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 you might, too much. Too many crabs in the barrel, but I'd rather hang around family and battle. It's too much, too many dripping in sauce, and I ain't hating on nobody, they can get lost. It's too much, trying to help a nigga out. The only thing they care about is internet cloud. It's too much, niggas sounding like each other and they all dead wrong, they don't even get along. Too much, you might, 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 too much drip, you might slip, 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 too much.
Up in the way, cause I don't play clown. Take that with you on the way down. Up in the way, cause I don't play clown. Take that with you on the way down.
I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal.
And what I'm trying to explain to you, ladies and gentlemen, is the real world that our children live in. Not the ideal one that we want them to live in. Not this wonderful world that we pray that will come here one day, but the real world that they have to live in. You want to know why they're acting so crazy? You want to know why they're doing the things that they're doing? Because we have not prepared them to live in this real world. We have sent them through 12 years of school teaching them this dumb stuff that doesn't work, and when they go out and try to apply it and get killed for it, we are not there.
Me an animal. I eat a fake motherfucker like a cannibal. And I don't even understand how he got that far. Cause every time he ride around, it's about his goddamn car. You know the top 10 hottest in the fucking game? Well, 8 of them niggas fucking lame. It's a fucking shame how y'all put them on a pedestal. But I figure you ain't got nothing better to do.
Picky ring up to the moon. Ain't going so damn into you. I'm done with these models and done with these bottles. Girl, I'm just trying to talk to you. We don't have to go to the room, but they best believe if we do, that we getting naughty, the body's my party, so yeah, but that's all of the truth. And we can go as far as you want to, cause ain't nobody finna stop you. We ain't debumping none of this water, when we fornicating back at the Tahoe. Then I remember go off on my phone, I pick up to you saying you home alone. I hop in the whip, and I shit the 6 on the wrist of your pistol, cause I know that it's going down tonight. Let's fuck it up now, this maybe go round, cause we in the clouds tonight. I'm tryna show you the time of your life, so girl, let you down tonight. Let's go a few rounds tonight. I'm lost in the sauce, and what's it gon' cost? Hey, play your sides tonight. It's about to go down, it's about to go down, it's about to go down tonight. It's about to go down, it's about to go down, it's about to go down tonight. I'm lost in the sauce, so what's it gon' cost? It's play your sides tonight. It's about to go down tonight. It's about to go down, it's about to go down tonight. So many missed calls, I understand why you was pissed off. Let me explain for a minute before you start jumping to conclusion. I really don't understand why you doing this. Chill for a minute, let me explain this. I'm sorry for all the attention I ain't paying. All of this honor you be wearing, I paid it. The only one that you better than a man chick. Yeah, you baby, all day baby. You be on my mom, best believe I ain't playing. Stay up on my grind just for you is what I'm saying. Make a move for you, be on my scripture on the daily. So maybe be less insecure, cause you the best and that I can't ensure. Like Geico, when you progressive that I can't ignore. My A1, you my lady, and that's for sure, so stop it. Ready your head just to go and pop shit off. Also bitches that ain't even really jocking, dog. You tripping, baby, I ain't even got no options, though. But if I did, I'm in my pickles, you could bleed me. Oh, goddamn, you don't understand it. We don't do what you be begging cause I'm damaged. You hit me down before I hit them blessings. You fucking up the ground like a bandit. Play vacation, motivation, keep me in the studio, see deprivation. Got me going crazy, though, my body shaking. Think about that body and the love we making faces. We was meant to be together forever and ever, for worse or for better. And pour with cheddar, it don't matter. You was ruining my grind on my pockets, fat, a hustle, the glass, one of us get shut out tonight. Let's fuck it up now, this maybe go round, cause we in the clouds tonight. I'm tryna show you the time of your life, so girl, let you down tonight. Let's go a few rounds tonight. I'm lost in the sauce, so what's it gon' cost? Hey, play your sides tonight. It's about to go down, it's about to go down, it's about to go down tonight. It's about to go down, it's about to go down, it's about to go down tonight. I'm lost in the sauce, so what's it gon' cost? It's play your sides tonight. It's about to go down tonight. It's about to go down, it's about to go down tonight.
All right. How y'all doing? It's Sunday. Welcome to Shame Sunday. And Mrs.SheSaid, one half of He Said, She Said, Love and Abundance, Harris Tribe Media Group.
She filling your head with he said, she said.
Hope everybody is doing well, feeling good. Take your time, popping in. I understand it's Sunday. A lot of things to get started for the week. So, Sunday we like to talk about self-reflection, self-accountability, all of that. We're going to reflect a little bit today. I appreciate y'all pulling up and popping in. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. If you think someone might enjoy this type of content, feel free to take a moment and share. Share. I hope you're ready for a good stream today. We're going to look at a couple of behaviors and such and discuss. We got some tips, solutions, all of that. So let's get to it. Who's up in here? 100 watts is in the building. Appreciate you pulling up and popping in. Thank you. Notorious Ruthless Media. Brother is in the building. Hope all is well. Miss seeing your face. Queen Karma Coleon is in the building. Y'all better hashtag shame so Nightbot can drop your link in the chat so others can go and check you out. See what y'all got to offer. Throw that subscribe in there. Hey Sarah. Hey love. Hope all is well. Welcome. Marley G's is in the building. How you doing, love? Welcome. Appreciate you popping in. Best style, Brooklyn. I know we all around. Knowledge and relationships. How you doing, brother? It's Sunday. Here for a little bit of self-reflection. We're gonna look at a couple of things today. Y'all know what shame is, man. It's a painful feeling. It's a feeling of humiliation or distress, and it's caused by your own damn consciousness of your wrong and foolish behavior. So only you can feel that. But if you don't know that you're behaving in a foolish and wrong manner, someone points it out to you, you may take it as an attack. So be it. It is what it is. That's what it feels like. And if it don't apply, let it fly. We're in an age where we can't say nothing to nobody. It's not cool. That's why families are just so separated and disgusted with one another. So when one points out something to you, you don't like it. Feels like an attack. So you want to move away or shy away from the conversation. But it is what it is. It's always been. Accountability is a thing. Children are held accountable. Teens are held accountable. So, adults, hold your damn self accountable. It's absolutely not my place. My place is to show you a picture. Maybe you can have some self-reflection, look in the mirror, see if you're behaving this way. You might want to change. It's up to you. It's not up to me. It's your consciousness, not mine. Wish you all luck. But the children are watching. That's my purpose. I'm here to protect the kids. You adults are going to do what the hell you want, whenever you want, when you feel like it, and that's all good. But these children need to know that there's a different way to behave. There is another world out there besides the environment that they come up in. And it's a beautiful thing. Some people never get to leave their environment to the point where they don't ever want to. That's a problem. The world is very big. When you stay in one little small space forever, you're not comprehending the world at a larger scale. Hey, Red Lipstick Vibes is in the building. I hope all is well. Tell OG Dad and little brother Caleb, we said hello. I want to send some love to my family. We've had a lost one of my uncles, the baby uncle, Uncle Robert, Papa Hardy. Sending love and light to my family, to my cousins. He had quite a slew of children, so all my cousins, I'm sure, are dealing with a lot of grief. And I'm always thinking about you guys. Your pops was the best. He was such a good uncle. So when I look back at the men, they may have been struggling in, the path that was given to them, but he's always made me feel some hope. He was that dad when my father wasn't around. He was the man that my mother was able to lean on and depend on, and that's a beautiful thing. So we all ain't perfect. but to me, growing up, I saw him as a good man. So I appreciate your father and my uncle and my father's youngest brother, one of 10. So it's 3 down. We got 7 of the Hardys ancestors still walking on this planet. So I'm very grateful for that. And I wish everybody well, sending love and light. Please keep me in touch with everything that's going on so we can be there for y'all. Thanks, guys. I appreciate all the love and condolences. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Uncle Popeye, I'm telling you, eat that spinach, strong with water gloves, he knock you out. Yes, no joke. They were tough guys. If they were anything. Oh, man, we're going to talk about some stuff today. I hope y'all hold on to your hats. You might not be ready, but I'll be seeing some stuff. So you animal lovers, I know you love your animals, but y'all doing too goddamn much.
Scroll if you hate dogs.
If you love dogs,
Follow, like, comment.
share.
Yeah. Good girl. Do you love your mama? You love your mama? Good girl. Oh, jeez. Okay. No. Good girl. Hey.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not do it. Don't 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 do it.
You should really stop kissing your dog on the mouth, because despite what you've heard, dogs' mouths really aren't cleaner than humans. Although there are about the same number of germs in dog and human mouths, and most of them can't jump from one to the other, there are still some risks. Like if your dog eats raw meat, those doggy kisses could put you at increased risk of salmonella. Also, if your dog has a habit of licking its butt, you could get giardia, which causes diarrhea, vomiting, and overall stomach unpleasantness in humans. So you might want to just stick to scritches, cuddles, and licks anywhere but the mouth.
Shout out to all the animal lovers. Stop making love to your damn animal, though. Okay? It's amazing how if you disagree with something, you hate it. No, I love animals, but you kissing and licking all in the damn mouth, allowing these things to lick all on the babies. Y'all doing too much. This shit is nasty. It's nasty. I caught a couple of the black ladies, with their puppies, but when they puppy do it, it's like it's cute at first, and when they lick them, they're like, oh, no. But y'all, come on. It's too much of that. You're loving your dogs too damn much. They lick their butts. They lick up on anything. And you're letting them lick all up on the babies. Please stop. Please stop. They can be trained. You know this. But it just shows we have some nasty humans, man. Bestiality is a thing. It's people who enjoy this shit. In love with their animals. There's no room for a mate. There's absolutely no room for a mate. You meet a young lady and she got a dog and you want to kiss your woman on her mouth after she's been slobbed down by the damn dog? Giving the dog more intimacy than the mate. The hell is going on around here? A dog is a damn dog. Treat it like that. So much misplaced love. I'm confused. So, that was just a little nastiness to show y'all on Sunday real quick. 'Cause everybody got their animals, man. But y'all are doing a bit too much. All right. If you enjoyed that, say ew. Ew. Kissing all up in the mouth. Shame. Nasty. Ugh.
Shame on you.
Goodness gracious. Hey, y'all, Sean. Welcome. I don't know if you missed it, but played a couple videos of humans allowing these dogs to lick up in their damn mouth. I ain't want to expose the babies, so I gave y'all the adults.
Scroll if you hate dogs.
If you love dogs.
Follow, like, comment.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not do it. Don't 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 do it.
You should really stop kissing your dog on the mouth, because despite what you've heard, dogs' mouths really aren't cleaner than humans. Although there are about the same number of germs in dog and human mouths, and most of them can't jump from one to the other, there are still some risks. Like if your dog eats raw meat, those doggy kisses could put you at increased risk of salmonella. Also, if your dog has a habit of licking its butt, you could get giardia, which causes diarrhea, vomiting, and overall stomach unpleasantness in humans. So you might want to just stick to scritches, cuddles, and licks anywhere but the mouth.
Can I punch your daughter?
No, please don't punch my daughter.
Okay, I will.
Break the damn cycle. I remember growing up as a child, you know, you get a scrape or a cut and there was a dog, you know, in the family. You'd be like, oh, let the dog lick it. Like they got some antibodies or some shit in there. I used to look at them like crazy. I don't want the dog licking on me. My cut. Like I saw him licking his butt and eating from out, like, come on, even as a child. So yeah, that was that. Shame. Make no damn sense.
Shame on you.
We in the world, man. People's view is very small. We don't see everything. But there's some places where you get to see a lot. You get to see a lot. And y'all giving ammo for everything because, you know, y'all record everything. It's amazing. Take the time and go search for love. Go search for Black love. Go look for good dads, good men, wives, family, homeschooling. Go put those things in your search engine. Because it's a lot. We are not the only family who are inspired by Black love, beautiful relationships who have been holding on 20 years, 30 years. It's so many. Y'all just don't want to believe it. It's just really no exposure to it. But I see it. So, you know, everybody's individual feeds for their social media shows them kind of what they want to see. So I get to see a lot. I get a lot of tips from a lot of great moms who are enjoying being home and educating their children, prefer it than to go punch into a clock and, you know, be commanded by strangers. Like, we are so needed and necessary at home with our children. You see where the world is going now. They may not ever understand the consciousness of shame. And to consciously and intentionally, purposely move in a good manner, decent to say the least. You know, most of us grew up with that Bible smacked in our damn face, telling us of shame and the rules on how to move godlike, righteously. Yeah, that shit is thrown out the window. We don't do that no more. We're not listening. We pick and choose what we want to, you know, want to guide us and our faith in this walk in life. But our kids are struggling. We have a 20, 30 years generation of depression, all types of goddamn anxiety. You know, they're so fearful to go out into the world. I wonder why. Because men thrust them into that shit. Fathers throw them right in the pool, right in the water. Oh, you scared? Boop, here. Get in there. We're gonna fix that real quick. And women, we're scared to do that. We're scared to do that to our children. No, come on, just put your feet in, test the water. It's different. It's different. You know, but I'm not the only one preaching. I am not. So don't, you know, you got to look for it to see it. If you want to see women talking like me, they're out there. Here she go.
Stop getting on here with no clothes on, shaking your ass when you know it's fucking kids on these fucking apps. Y'all hoes ain't got no motherfucking respect. Y'all think just because something is trending, it's okay to do. Bitch, it ain't okay. Y'all out here in public with little ass clothes on and there's kids around here. But you want a motherfucker to respect your pimping. Ho, ain't nobody gonna respect you, ho, when you out here looking like a ho. If ain't nobody gonna tell you, I'ma tell you. If your ass out, you twerking, and you got motherfucking kids, bitch, you should be ashamed, ho. I should slap the shit out your stupid ass. Cause your mama ain't slapping you. Y'all bitches need to get some clothes on and get your motherfucking act right, stupid ass bitches. The fucking generations are watching us, for Christ's sake.
I'm gonna punch your daughter.
No, please don't punch my daughter.
Okay, I will.
Thank you, Queen Jazz. That's Queen Jazz. She's on TikTok and anywhere, social. But she spit straight fire. She cuss a lot, like it. Everybody's going to receive a message differently. Her message may be received a little better than mine's, just because of the way she looks. We're ignorant. We're ignorant as hell. Like she said, the generations are watching us. We haven't done a good job. These last couple of generations it's intensified their fear of men. No benefit of doubt, no love. They believe men ain't human. Where that shit come from? Women. We taught it. Society teaches it. We want to ignore it, though. We got to point out everything the men do. But when it's time to hold our asses accountable, ladies, it's a fucking problem. Just don't judge me. Why you say that? Who gives you the right to say that? But y'all talk a lot of shit about men. A lot. I hear it. Been hearing it since I was a little girl. Ain't no different. Y'all sound real stupid and repetitive with the same nonsense and bullshit. And my platform is not for that. And I appreciate it. Word, the foolishness is amazing. Shows the lack of comprehension and understanding. That we women want all the empathy and all the goddamn consideration. Please. Y'all sound crazy? You got to give in order to get. You don't deserve shit. Do the fucking work and maybe you'll get better. But you are the common denominator. You are the common denominator. 4 failed relationships, 3 even, 6. You got to look at yourself a little bit. A little bit. And when you don't, it's quite foolish. So, we're here. And we're going to talk about this. But shout out to Queen Jazz. It's a lot more I can bring up here, but maybe every week I'll bring somebody else so y'all can see, some other people who feel the need to expose the shame and what we are showing our children as mothers, as leaders of these societies, right? It's many women-led homes, so you say, in your statistical data. So, ladies have failed, man. Delusionally stupid.
What's wrong with you, Jess?
Hilarious. No, I don't care because we need to stop coddling women. You see, Ebony said stop coddling men. We need to stop coddling as a woman. We need to stop coddling these women when they are they fall so deep in delusion and then they try to play it on, faith in God. Oh no, my marriage. You're supposed to work at your marriage. You're not supposed to walk away from your husband. God don't want us to be delusionally stupid either.
All right, thanks, Jess. It's just hilarious. Listen to some foolishness now.
Let me tell you something about these men in the world. Men are the highest in the nursing homes. Let me tell you why. That the moms and the grandmoms and the aunties and the sisters are all being taken care of out here in these streets, and they got people to nourish them and make sure they straight when they get old. And the men is the only ones in the nursing homes is because they deadbeats. They don't take care of their children. They cheat on their women. They cheat on their wives with men. They don't help their family members. As soon as they get money, they get their girlfriend. They take care of their girlfriend. They don't take care of their mom. Their mom house falling apart. Roofs is filled with water and black mold. And they want to be outside flying these streets taking drugs. And guess what? In the end, after they done cheated on everybody, done been disloyal to their children, but want to be loyal to their homeboy. If you're not loyal to your children, you're not loyal. Y'all will do anything for y'all homeboy, but when y'all get locked up, y'all want to call y'all baby moms and y'all women. But after all that you done did, you gonna get old, and guess what? Your dick gonna stop working. And you're going to need Viagra. And guess what? You're going to be sitting in a nursing home and you have a nurse taking care of you and won't nobody call you, just like when you get locked up in jail, don't nobody call your ass. And they don't answer no motherfucking phone calls and they don't put no money on your commissary because bitches is tired of y'all. And y'all kids can't stand y'all.
Wow.
He rolled for that, baby.
Delusionally stupid. Y'all be making up a lot of shit. And it's sad to me that our young women believe this shit. Our black men don't live as we age longer than men. Can you imagine the stress, the weight, the pressure, the insensitivity, the lack of empathy that they have to endure from the time that they're little boys? Yeah, they're not making it as far as we are. So the nursing homes are absolutely more full of women. 54.6% of nursing home residents are women. It's the industry statistics because, you know, nursing homes is a business. All of it's a fucking business, and we hand our loved ones over to them with no problem. This is a weird ass generation of people. Our elders supposed to die in the home with us, all surrounded around them. But no, the last days of their life, they are living amongst strangers. This is what we do. We don't care about our men. There's no benefit of the doubt. There's no listening to their story. But women, no, we're coddled. We get the benefit of the doubt. We want to hear the whole story. Oh, I know she's been through something. It's a different world for them. And I'm one that understands that. But it's a lot of women who spill the bullshit. Y'all be spewing a lot of bullshit. Why? Why? If we are moving in love, why create hate? Why can't you do your platform and show love to the opposite side? Let's talk about how we, as ourselves, can do better so we can all work together for the betterment of the children. But no, bitches is selfish as hell, and your pain, you want that shit to radiate onto somebody else. Your sourness, your bitterness, all that shit. So everything she's saying is women. That shit is amazing to me that this woman is sitting here. She need to put a mirror to her fucking face. Because we're not going to act like women don't behave this way.
Men in the world. Men are the highest in the nursing homes.
Women are the highest in the nursing homes. Not men. Mm-hmm. You know when... Absolutely the lies.
Let me tell you why that the men in the world.
She wants to tell
men
you.
are the highest in the nursing homes.
35.4% of nursing home residents are men. This ratio is similar to the ratio of male and female assisted living residents as well, where 70.6% are women and 29.4% are men.
Let me tell you something about these men in the world. Men are the highest in the nursing homes.
Boing, boing, boing. No.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Child. And we listening to her. This is butt eating ass. Eating ass. Eating ass. This is the influential women that our young women are following, modeling, believing, listening to. It's a fucking shame. We had Claire goddamn Huxtable and Debbie Allen. This bitch is shameful. And then to have people, you know, I have women in her comments just so like pro Suki. These are the younger generation. The fuck are y'all doing? She's an entertainer. God, yeah. But how long does that? Because we're idiots. You're not financially astute. We see what happens when they thrust these kind of entertainers into the industry, right? But they're getting the money because of us, our children. Our young girls are watching this. They're inspired by her. It's the love. Y'all got sons. And that's amazing to me too. The women who have sons, raising sons, grandsons, still repeating this concept. Early exposure to sexually explicitness to our young boys is okay, but shy our girls away from it. And then when they get exposed, they turn into hoes. So foolish, right? Them Catholic schoolgirls, they were always the ones. As soon as they get out, they act a fucking fool. They need to be exposed to all this shit. They need to see it, but you need to point it out and tell them this shit is nonsense. We had grannies in those days. This is not okay. What the hell are y'all doing? Don't do that to that baby. Hey, man, father, screaming at him as soon as they walk through the door. Can't say nothing. Grandma say something, your ass ain't coming back for 2-3 years. You ain't coming back to visit grandma for 2-3 years because grandma had to check your ass and you ain't like it. And what we say, if they did it in their life as the elder, how can they shame you? Because we know it's wrong, you stupid fool. We trying to stop you. Stop you from doing some stupid, foolish shit. Shame. You might not get the same lesson I got to learn and grow faster, to learn discipline, to say no or nah, I'm not doing that. Nope. Some standards, values would be good. This is not it. This is not it. This bitch is not it. And us women running around and we're not complaining. We're not canceling bitches like this. Fuck, let everybody make their money. These bitches, our children are watching. Our sons are looking at it. Y'all don't care? You don't care? It doesn't affect your child. It doesn't affect you. They're getting to see it. You're not paying attention to their phones and what they're watching. They're going to come across this bitch. And we're not counseling her as mothers and women, leaders of the family.
Shame on you.
It's a problem for me.
In the world, men are the highest in the nursing homes. Let me tell you why. That the
lying bitches, just saying shit. They just say shit. Worked in a nursing home. My mama worked in a nursing home. Nothing but women. The men will die in the fucking street. That's how men are. They'll die in the fucking street. But nobody cares or empathizes with the life that they had to live. But women get all the fucking consideration. And I'm not saying they don't, but I want to be the person, consider the men too. It's kind of unfucking fair. And we all want fair, right? Everybody gets a trophy, except the men. Men don't get a trophy. You ain't no good dad. You supposed to do that. That's what you're supposed to do. I ain't supposed to give you no fucking cookie for paying the rent. That's what you're supposed to do. It's fucked up. But we want cookies for having babies, bitch. Nope, that's what you're supposed to do. Take that pain. Do that shit. Do it 10 times if you have to. Y'all want to pick and choose what's right and what's wrong. Standing firm in bullshit. You sound stupid as hell. Lying ass bitches. Always want to bring up some dumb ass statistics that ain't even fucking real. Stop lying. Where's your receipts? Where's your receipts, Suki? The fuck? In
the world, men are the highest in the nursing homes. Let me tell you why. That the
let me tell you why. Because she has all the reasons on why men may have failed, or the family, maybe they don't want to be there. Maybe they're fucking done. It's always somebody had to throw the man away. How about the man threw your ass away? How about he said, fuck this family I came from. I want different. And if it causes me to be away from y'all, good for me.
He wrong for that, baby.
It's the problem. It's not always about you. It ain't always about you. I think that was the best thing my husband ever fucking said to me. It ain't always about you. It's 5-6 of us in the goddamn family. It ain't always about you. Bitches is selfish. And the children are watching you. That's why they so fucking selfish and entitled. Cry for everything. Cry. Can't go to the bank and cry and have them give you some goddamn money. Shit is amazing. But these kind of chicks spewing this bullshit is truly dangerous. It's dangerous. So when it comes across your feed, it don't take nothing to click them 3 fucking buttons and block, complain, report, It's where we need to be. Because everything is exposed. All the negativity is exposed. And y'all are not monitoring what your fucking kids is doing. Because your dumbasses is watching and seeing and believing all the bullshit too. So adults, I don't know if y'all are really adulting.
Shame on you.
Paying attention to context clues of what you watching.
Shame on you.
What you hearing. What you seeing. America full of fucking dummies. Y'all
Shame on you.
Confidence. Confidence in being a dummy. This is where we at. Pick up a fucking dictionary. Go to the nursing homes and see how many women in there. I go.
This is a work of art.
Y'all don't care. You care about your goddamn self. Care that you're right. Love is the fucking answer, okay? And it's selfless. It's not boastful, okay? It doesn't take tallies. Y'all just say a lot of shit. Show me. Fuck Suki and the whole campaign she rode in on. Her babies need to be canceled. Spewing the hate that she's spewing. Hey, baby girl, coming home from work, beautiful. Shots. It's going down. Love you too. Yeah, I ain't feeling that chick. You know, we got to get back to listening to our elders. And I know, you know, they had some trials and tribulations in their life. And you know, some of these things you need to know and hear to understand how you got where the fuck you got. Because it was through them. It was through them. Everything is passed down. The pain, the trauma, the fucking dysfunction, the happiness, the education, the lack thereof. All that shit is passed down. If you don't notice it, you're going to repeat the fucking cycle. And it's something you can do very young and early. So when we have adults who don't even see the same fucking cycle, damn it, I see it. And I'm not even in your fucking family. And when I point it out, it feels like an attack, and it's not. Just want you to acknowledge it so then we don't repeat it with the little people. I remember how you were traumatized. I don't want the little people under us to feel that same pain when we have control of ourselves. It was a great conversation that I caught with a grandma and her daughter and her grandchild. So, you know, let me see what y'all think of this.
You're a liar. You're in bed and you don't touch anything?
Right off top, you're a liar. Oh, man, the little Italian ladies ain't no joke, okay? That's one thing about the elders. Sometimes their truth sounds really harsh, but, man, the truth is the goddamn truth. They ain't got time to be sugarcoating. They ain't got time for that. Their understanding is different, so you're going to have to explain it. But you young folk can't. Y'all, everything is so fucking gray. Watch this conversation. Everything's so gray. Can't even explain it. You can feel the shame in her trying to conversate with her grandmother, but want to live this life. Let's go.
She doesn't touch anything. You're a liar. You're in bed and you don't touch anything? I don't touch anything. So then what kind of a relationship is this? Well, I kiss her and I love her. You kiss her and you love her? Yes. So you give big kisses at night? Yes. And they're just on the lips? That's bullshit. Yes, Grandma, That is bullshit. And you know it. You don't kiss just her lips with those lips. That is bullshit. Well, I kiss her and I love her.
I kiss her and I love her. Why she couldn't be honest with grandma? They grown. Grandma asking. Like, you're foolish. You're a foolish girl. And you're showing me how foolish you are. Because you can't even sit in your shit. Stand in your square as a fucking lesbian. The shame is evident. She can't even say it. Yes, I kiss her on her vagina, grandma. They ain't stupid. Little liar.
You kiss her and you love her? Yes. So you give big kisses at night? Yes. and they're just on the lips, that's bullshit.
Yes, Grandma.
That is bullshit. And you know it. You don't kiss just her lips with those lips. That is bullshit. What else do you kiss with that mouth?
Grandma, we're not going to talk about this.
I never heard of this in my life. I never heard of this. I only had one thing when I got married. That whole week went in and that was the end of it. But what
Times was different back then, Grandma. Times was different. And she didn't even give Grandma the courtesy to explain. You so comfortable in your love and your shit. Why you can't articulate it? Huh? Why you can't share with Grandma? It's TMI. It's TMI, but this is Grandma. She about to go to her fucking grave. You know how they feel? I ain't seen it all. Some people be like, I done seen it all. I'm ready to croak. She really was ready to be educated by her grandchild. Yeah, but y'all can't even articulate living in your shit. Huh? Can you? And living it and talk about it gracefully? With love? She didn't sound convincing to me that she was confident and comfortable in the life that she's choosing to live. Didn't sound like that. These are the people you should share it all with because they're going to give you the best advice. When you sugarcoat and try to fake and lie, and she got to beat it in your head to get it out, come on. Some bullshit. Grandma.
do you want me to say? That's how I got pregnant.
I know, Grandma. I know how pregnant
But you ain't
were.
going to get pregnant with her.
I know that.
She puts her tongue in there?
She doesn't put her tongue in there, Grandma.
You put your tongue in hers.
I don't put my tongue in hers, Grandma. I cannot deal with you right now.
Okay, so sounds like she feels a lot of shame. Because it could have been a simple freaking yes. Because you're lying now. Now you're lying to Grandma. You a freaking lesbian. You're telling her you love her and you kiss her. But you can't be honest. Are you just shocked by the questions of your grandmother? This woman gives this type of energy. She's always been like this. I don't think she just turned like this overnight. Okay? So you're coming in, you want to talk about your lifestyle, and you can't even articulate it. Some shame in there. Absolutely. Because that shit would be flowing right off her mouth. Yep, I kiss a lot down there too, Grandma. We use toys and all that. Yep, and I know I can't have no baby because she ain't got no sperm. Like, for real. Y'all live in y'all shit, be able to articulate that. Shame. Hey, lucky. I don't care who you fucking. It's still the same thing. Kindness, love, reciprocation, all of that. Because I'm going to check your ass regardless who you with. But, we just want to lie.
Your tongue in hers.
I don't put my tongue in hers, Grandma. I cannot deal with you right now.
Does your mother know what you do?
I'm sure she knows.
How come I'm the only one in this?
I'm sure your mother knows. I'm sure she knows. On a need to know basis. This is the generation of a need to know basis. But when they holler at us, it's like, you should have told me. Y'all should have said something. You lie because you didn't tell me. But most women need to know fucking basis. Yeah, you're sitting down with your grandmother and your mama don't even know that you like pussy. What type of shit is that? What are we raising? Are y'all not talking to your children? I want to know it all. I want my girls, especially girls, I want them to be able to come and ask me or tell me anything. I'll be the first one like, Ma, you wouldn't believe. Blah, 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 blah. Because I'm going to keep it as real as possible. As funky as I can. And try to understand everything they're trying to articulate to me. But this is where we at. Grown people, y'all can't even fucking articulate the comfort of the love that you're sharing with another human that's not of the same sex. Man, please.
How come I'm the only one in this world that doesn't?
Because you're like 90.
Oh, ageism. Oh, because she's 90, she lacks comprehension of you being a lesbian and being with women. She's asking the question. Just shame Grandma for being old. He said, she said. She don't feel no shame. She's just upset. Why am I the last to know? What the fuck? Tell me something. Y'all leave me out the loop because I'm old. Because you're like 90. You wouldn't understand. Wow. You're going to tell a 90-year-old person that they don't fucking understand. Living to 90, bitch, you got 20-something years in. Are you serious? You understand more than me at 90? Wow. the ignorance. We're fucking ignorant as hell. And if you think like that, you're stupid as hell. Somebody 30 years older than you, they have a little bit more knowledge, a little bit life experience. If you dig a little, ask a couple of fucking questions, you might learn something. Because everybody ain't equipped. You act like you equipped. I don't know. I'm not convinced.
Your tongue in hers.
I don't put my tongue in hers, Grandma. I cannot deal with you right now.
You do. I cannot deal with being held accountable for.
I'm sure she knows.
How come I'm the only one in this world that doesn't?
Because you're like 90.
So anybody my age wouldn't know.
No.
Some people even. No. 90-year-olds are not lesbians, or they have no clue of women enjoying women and men enjoying men. They just ain't been living on the fucking planet. Like homosexuality just started. Fucking dummies. This is the adults. Shame. That shit is this is an adult talking to another adult. To say you 90-year-old people don't understand. Some bullshit. Okay.
So anybody my age wouldn't know.
No. Some people even younger than you wouldn't know.
So what is the secret thing that you do?
It's not secretive, Grandma, but I'm not going to talk about it with you.
This is who you going to talk about it to? Grandma. Who are you going to talk about it to? If you're not going to talk to the eldest ancestor in the damn house. The oldest person around. So much knowledge, man. So much knowledge. Yeah, her mama's already out the loop. Mommy don't know shit. There's no building. We got this false sisterhood. We don't even have that shit in our own families. You see it. It's something they should have known, right? You paying enough attention to the family. Mama don't know. I believe she knows, right? They think we just supposed to keep guessing, like, and this is the kind of generation we're in. You don't have to say anything. I think my son is good. I'm scared to ask. I don't want to rifle them. I don't want to, fuck that. Nigga, I see you different. What's going on? Like, we're so scared of our children. Grandma ain't though. Grandmas ain't, man.
She doesn't touch anything.
Grandmas, they want to know some stuff. Stop shaming them.
You're a liar.
Or two.
You're in bed and you don't touch anything?
I don't touch anything.
So then what's the kind of a relationship is this?
Well, I kiss her and I love her.
What kind of relationship is this?
You kiss her and you love her.
Yes.
So you give big kisses at night.
Yes.
And they're just on the lips? That's bullshit.
Yes, Grandma.
That is bullshit. And you know it. You don't kiss just her lips with those lips. That is bullshit. What else do you kiss with that mouth?
Grandma, we're not going to talk about this.
I never heard of this in my life. I never heard of this. I only had one thing when I got married. That hole, he went in it, and that was the end of it. But what do you want me to say? That's how I got pregnant.
I know, Grandma. I know how pregnant
But you ain't going to get pregnant with her.
I know that.
She puts her tongue in there?
She doesn't put her tongue in there, Grandma.
You put your tongue in hers?
I don't put my tongue in hers, Grandma. I cannot deal with you right now.
Does your mother know what you do?
I'm sure she knows.
How?
Stop lying.
I like that. I'm sure she knows. She has to know because I don't ever bring any boys around. Always bring a girlfriend around, and we hold hands or something. Like, still puts the onus, takes it off. Plausible deniability. Right. We gotta ask. We gotta ask all the questions. That's a lot. It's a lot. It's not really being transparent. I don't think you're really living and comfortable in that life, that choice. So many excuses. Why bring it up if you are not comfortable talking about it? She can tell you are not even sure about your relationship. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. This is 90 years of living. Please. If Granny was accepting she would tell her how the juice runs out her mouth. You know, and it didn't even sound like to me that she wouldn't be accepting, but at least be able to articulate what kind of fucking relationship this is. Like, damn, you can't even tell me. Like, it's amazing.
Come on, I'm the only one in this world that doesn't.
Because you're like 90.
So anybody my age wouldn't know.
No. Some people even younger than you wouldn't know.
So what is the secret thing that you do?
It's not secretive, Grandma, but I'm not going to talk about it with you.
It's not secretive.
All right, would you talk?
Just don't kiss.
All right, I don't just kiss her, yes, but I'm not going to talk about it.
But now, yeah, she don't want to tell her no truth. You're changing your story. You know, when you start lying, you know, shit starts to unravel.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Why the fuck?
I kiss. I don't put my tongue in her mouth. Like, oh my God. Grandma is elder. Like, you got to give her all the information before she leave this earth. So, you know, it just shows we're not building. We're not trying to communicate with our loved ones. You would have no life if not for this woman. I'm just saying. It's Grandma. If you can't tell her, she probably dabbled, you know, at the speakeasy. She was playing bingo, juke joint, all that, you know. I just ain't had nobody to. I kind of liked a woman back in my day, you know, this pretty girl. But, you know, it was a shameful thing back then. So, you know, but, you know, these kind of conversations happen. You would be shocked. You would be shocked at some of the stories, man. Take the time to sit and chat with the old folks in the park, like, you know, in the grocery store. They want to talk. I'm finding that they have little to nobody to talk to because they will get really engulfed in a conversation with a stranger, you know, and they appreciate it that somebody's willing to listen to them, even just for a little bit. So, you know, love the elders. Even the ones that be talking crazy. She says, stupid.
Because you kiss her whole.
Grandma.
Kiss her whole.
Kiss her whole.
She kisses yours.
No.
No, I don't
She
love
kisses
her.
your tits. I never heard of this. If a woman touched my tits, I slap her in the face.
Because you're not gay, Grandma.
So you like her.
Touch my tits, my ass. Touch me the wrong way. I'm going to deck you in your damn eye. Come on, Granny.
You're not gay, Grandma.
I'm heterosexual.
So you like her to touch your tits?
Well, she's my girlfriend. I love her very much.
She's not your wife?
But
she will be one day.
Oh, you're going to marry her?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness gracious. You get married when you're like this?
Yes, Grandma. You can get married if you're gay.
Like yes,
well, what's the purpose of getting married for?
All right, you loved your husband. You got married to him.
Yeah, but that's the way God made the world.
All right, well, God made me the way that I am.
And he said you're going to get married. He didn't say that.
He doesn't care, Grandma.
How do you know?
Because God loves me.
How come no priest or nobody said? God said, okay, for women to marry and men to marry. I didn't hear that, did you?
No, but I don't care.
Grandma didn't know that they changed the Bible. Grandma didn't know that they pick and choose what they want from out of this Bible. Those words written in there. Everybody picks and chooses their righteousness. Y'all do. She don't care. She don't care what the priests in the Bible say. Absolutely, they don't. This generation, not many people are moving in faith.
He doesn't care, Grandma.
How do you know?
Because God loves me.
How come no priest or nobody said? God said, okay, for women to marry and men to marry. I didn't hear that, did you?
No, but I don't care.
You don't care about God?
I care about God, Grandma, but I'm not.
And you know, here, okay? Even if they know they don't live in that book, they know that the faith is respected. There's rules. They came up in it, you know, even if they choose to not live within it, right? You can articulate that. Grandma, I understand that I'm living in sin. As far as this Bible goes, I understand that. But I choose to. Like, being honest and transparent, open with that shit. Are you really that confident in how you're moving? I don't think so. Doesn't sound like that to me. Fake confidence. For the moment. Opportunity right now. Because I hear a whole lot of lesbians be mad as hell at the pick that they have out here. So y'all ain't that good to these fucking lesbians either. They complaining a lot. The pickings is slim. Most of y'all are not really lesbians. That's the main part. They want a woman that only likes women. Y'all want to sway the fence all crazy. And then come to them pregnant. Like, oh yeah, we having a baby. Wait. Stay on your square. Be able to articulate how you move in purposely in your life with your choices. Don't take everything as an attack. Especially when someone in the family, an elder, sees a behavior in you and points it out. Just pointing it out. It's on you to see it and feel the need to change it. It's on you.
God said, okay, for women to marry and men to marry. I didn't hear that, did you?
No, but I don't care.
You don't care about God?
I care about God, Grandma, but I'm not really concerned about...
As long as you got your girl, but you don't care about God.
Pretty much.
So much contradiction. So much, all the way to the end. Yeah, that was a nice long conversation. Probably was longer than that. They don't think anyone deserves honesty but them. You women, I want an honest man. I want an honest man. But y'all, you're fucking liars, bro. You're liars, Rick.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
You yourself cannot even admit that you're a fucking liar. Like that's the shit. Yeah, I lied. Because I wanted to manipulate you. I wanted to create an emotional fucking bondage, whatever. Just like lies. Remember them shits?
And in the world, men are the highest in the nursing homes.
No, just lying. 54.6% nursing homes residents are women. And let me tell you, I got a lot of family who are nurses. It's more women in the fucking homes and in the hospitals than men. And we're not going to put the blame on the men. They don't have no husbands and the men did that to them. No. Blame game. I'm blaming social media hate for the black man since I was a little girl. No afros. They don't want me loving up on the black man. They don't want me giving kudos. They don't want me holding black women accountable or any women by any means. I don't just say black women. I'm not a platform of women. Women. Fucking liars about your past, about your pain, about your trauma to manipulate somebody. You don't have to lead with that shit. You're actually giving them a blueprint on how to walk over you. It's kind of amazing. Yeah, I let this nigga do this to me, and this nigga used to beat me, and this nigga used to cheat on me, and this one and that. Oh, so I can do this, that, and this, that. Oh, okay. Come on. I meet with women and don't know me from no fucking way, and the first thing I get is a goddamn sob story. I mean, come on, y'all. Shit is real. We want empathy off top. Consideration off top. Benefit of the doubt off top. 3 kids, 3 daddies. Let me give her the benefit of the doubt. I wonder, the first one, he did this to her, he did that to her, and so she had to leave all of them. No, bitch, it was you. You the fucking common denominator. 3. It's time to be held accountable. And you need to hold yourself
Stop getting on here with no clothes on, shaking your ass when you know it's fucking kids on these fucking apps. Y'all.
You know these kids on these fucking apps. And the crazy shit y'all be on y'all little platforms. The kids be hearing y'all say the dumb shit y'all be saying. They living in the house listening to the dumb shit you're saying. They listening to the male hate, the man hate. And if they boys in the house, that's even worse. They got to listen to their mama talk all kind of shit about fucking men. And they're men.
This is a work of art
that you're doing, even if you're not talking about them, you're talking about men as a whole. I'm talking about who the fuck it applies to, okay? There's many good women out there, and best believe my platform is not for them at all. It's for the behaviors that I show you here. Unfucking acceptable. And when I get 60, I'm going to be saying the same shit. You know what? When I was 15, I was saying the shit. I was one of them old soul bitches. Yeah, no, leave them nice. Leave that bum alone. Don't mess with him. Why you doing that? Don't let that nigga beat you up. He fucking her and her. Why you still fucking with him? Why you doing that? Oh, your mama treated you like that and you treating your daughter like that? Don't do that. You don't remember? Always got to point out somebody's shit. I'm going to fucking point it out because the kids are watching. They're always around. Like I said, I'm always around the fucking kids. So if something's happening around the fucking children, anytime I've been around since I was 9, I'm pointing it out. So best believe those type of people who I had to point this shit out to, they don't want to be around me. This ain't new. Check my motherfucking record. You hear my husband say it? Motherfucking liars for no fucking reason. You know, and us women, we need to be honest. We need to teach our young girls how to move. And nobody's perfect. We're not going to teach them how to move perfectly. But dialogue needs to happen consistently, repetitively, the same fucking conversations. But we can't keep spewing all this male man hatred. It don't make no fucking sense. They tried it with me. I'm looking at them like, are you really trying to tell me this? You really trying to spew to me at 13 and 14 that all men are the same and all boys are the same? No. Because by that time, I probably had like 20 boyfriends from the time I was in kindergarten. You know, they're not. They're all different. They laugh different. They look different. They smell different. Yeah, they walk different, talk different, come from different families. Shut the fuck up, y'all. You'll never hear me on here, all women. No, the behaviors that you see are the women that I am fucking talking about. So if it applies to you, then it's about your ass. If you don't behave that way, then it's not about you. Do something about that because everybody is not taking care of their stuff. So if it does not apply to you, let it fly. But a lot of you
need to be right.
That part.
Hellfire in the mouth, woman.
Sit the fuck down somewhere. Sit still. Try being still for 12 years with your family as a whole. Your family. You, man, children. Sit still. Let's talk about that. Everybody want to have so much fucking fun and run around and do all this and do all that. Yeah, sit still with your family. Nurture them. Nourish them. Enjoy them. Watch them grow. It's fucking beautiful. Because you'll never get back. When them kids get 6, you're never going to get that 6 years back. Sorry. That 18 comes so fucking quick, you're never going to get it back. You're never going to look back and say, oh, I wish I'd have pushed them on the swing more. I wish I'd have took them to the park and blew bubbles more. I wish I'd have went to their school more. I wish I'd have been more involved. Those kinds of things happen. Don't live in that regret with your children. You have one fucking shot, y'all. One shot. And y'all are not there. Y'all are not there. We pawn them off. And then we complain about where we pawn them off to. I watched so many videos. I had to put my baby in daycare. We put the baby in daycare and it got foot, hand, mouth disease. And the baby got beat up because another child did this. And really, I don't feel sorry for you. I don't. You put your children at harm. It's not family. It's not the daddy. We can't just keep plausible deniability. These people don't love you. They don't love your child. They want your fucking money, and it's expensive as hell. $250 a week? Y'all crazy. When our kids was little, it was like $65 a week. I'm going to work to pay daycare. Y'all really making $1,000 a week? Y'all really making $1,000 a week? Ladies, y'all making $1,000 a week? You got a whole $250 that can go to daycare? So we need to consider this with our upcoming generation of young girls when they choose to build a family. Work may be an option. That's how that needs to be. Shouldn't be a definite that you got to go and roll up out your house. If you ain't got a whole unit to assist with nurturing your child, meaning older siblings, relatives, especially the daddy, y'all got to work that out. It's dangerous out here for them kids. And you're spending your money for people to hurt and abuse your children. Okay? Because women abuse too, sexually. Yeah, they do it. They do it a lot. And you don't even know. Infants, babies, they can't tell nothing. You have to be observant. And when you observe, it's probably too fucking late. Now we want to go kill people. Like, you see? It's kind of delusional, right? You don't want nobody to hurt your children, then you need to be the main person rearing them, bringing them up, nourishing them every day. I'm just saying, y'all better start looking at this world a little differently. These young girls are spitting out these babies and they don't want them. They don't want them. They're like little puppies, little show-off dolls, mini-me's. That's a problem. It's not okay. So much more to being a mother. Moderator, where we at? Where we at? Rich in society? The richest in society?
If you have food in your fridge, clothes over your body, a roof over your head, and a place to sleep, you're richer than 75% of the world. If you have money in your wallet, a little change, and can go anywhere you want, you are among the top 18% of the world's most wealthy people. If you are alive today with more health than illness, you are more blessed than 1 million people who will not survive this week and die. Life is not about complaining and sorrows. It's about 1,000 other reasons to be grateful and happy.
The most miserable fucking society don't even realize how blessed we are. The gratitude in this nation is lacking. We are richer than so many different places on this planet. So the complaining, it just looks so, oh my goodness. Yeah, because it is really true, right? Babe, here, it's so much homeless. Like, it really, truly is.
What up, shawty?
You know, hey.
How you doing?
Mr. is in the building. I see you repping that Polo Nation all day, every day.
You
Rest in peace to our brother Jay.
You putting in work today.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Man.
I love it.
Thank you. No, richest in the nation, man. We complain so much.
Yes.
I used to always have to reflect with you because you grew up with some nice things, you know. I really grew up in some poverty, man, some real poverty. Yeah. So I was always humbled, you know, just because I'm like, I don't need any of that. Like, I don't need fresh sneakers every day. I don't need, because I don't. Not at all. It'd be nice to have, you know, it's nice to have clean shoes and, you know, and all that stuff. But nah, I need you. I need our children. I need us to be, you know, nourished, and that was it. So,
indeed.
How you doing today? Thank you for popping up, man.
Okay, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Great topic. You know, putting in work as usual. But like you up here saying, it's the intention, and the blatant lies don't add to any type of therapeutic solution.
Absolutely.
If we're going to have these conversations, it has to be a level of honesty involved. It has to be. It's not even a choice, because it all started from honesty. It started from, we as men, we love y'all. We want y'all and we need y'all. We just need y'all to act a little bit different from how you acting, whether it's your attitude, your demeanor, the way you talk to me, the way you're being received. And that was us being vulnerable and being honest.
Right. And
to
when
be
you can't
met with
that,
all of the pushback.
Yes.
And again, the blatant lies, that's where it really hurts, because you bring up the Suki who just lied.
A lot.
You know, she's one of the leaders though. And that's my thing. I put hashtag city girls, and this is what they tried to do about Kevin Samuels. Oh, these are y'all leaders. Right. Oh, this is the leader. Right. This is y'all leader. You're trying to make me feel bad for a man that wants to put family first, wants me to be with a woman that's nice to me and is fit and is gonna live a long time with me. And if the house is on fire, I can pull her out. She could pull me out. Right. Just realistic living as family.
Realistic living.
And we get shamed and say, that's y'all daddy, that's y'all leader. And then I look now a year and a half later, that's one of their leaders, the city girls.
That's y'all fucking leader. I'm saying it to y'all. That bitch, that's y'all fucking leader. This bitch that eat ass, talk about eating ass, want your children to go out and eat ass.
And now look, I played a clip on my show where she didn't even know what the word obstacle means. Yeah. The girl said, can you tell me about any obstacles? She said, what's an obstacle? What's that? Now, fast forward a year, she's teaching us statistics and facts about who's the most in elderly nursing homes. This bitch go from not knowing what obstacle mean to teaching me. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. That's amazing.
And women listen to her.
They do. They really do in her comments.
In the clouds of a show yesterday. Did you remember all those women sitting in those boxes saying shit that didn't make no sense, spewing lies, patting each other on the back, and had men like, yeah, come on here with your bonnet and speak some more of this bullshit. Because I'm a man and I love to be around women because they are really starting to not only grab women, they're grabbing men with this bullshit.
It's going to always be like that. That's why I say, find your tribe. You men, you have a standard and a value system. Stick to that shit and be as honest as bitch. Yeah, you are not level up material. You are not worthy my ring. You are not worthy to be on this mission with me. Get you a fucking cat and die alone. Like, walk away from these chicks, man. Do what you got to do. Because if good men are hard to fucking find, then y'all got to be the prize. I've been hearing that since I was a little girl. A good man is so hard to find. Girl, child, a good man is so hard to find. When you find you one, you better hold on to him. That's what I was told. They hard to find. When you find you one, you better hold on to him. So, if he was good before he met me, that means he can't do nothing but make me better. Continue to be good to him. Now, if I come in on this, you got to give me, I deserve, me. That shit ain't going to work. That shit ain't going to work. It's only going to work for a minute time. But that you think that man's going to be happy in that shit? No, because he's been trained and taught that that's what he has to do. Put myself in the back burner. I sacrifice all of me as a man to satisfy you, woman, wife. Happy life. Shit is bullshit. Bullshit. Happy spouse, happy house. That's how that shit go. It's not going to flow if everybody's not happy. The two adults mainly. And that means you as a wife has to be on your job to pay attention to your husband. You don't sign on to his mission and then be like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to do that. What I did to get you here, I don't want to do that no more. What you mean suck your dick? I don't want to suck your dick no more. I sucked your dick last week. Are you fucking kidding me? But you're asking for an honest, monogamous man? But you keep telling him no? You want to be combative? And it doesn't mean y'all stupid. I'm not even going to say that fucking disclaimer. I'm not even going to fucking say it. If you think somebody is telling you to be with an abusive man, then you're a fucking fool and you lack comprehension. Never in a day would I tell any of my sisters to stay in an abusive relationship. But that type of shit you need to know beforehand. And if you're not doing the vetting, if 2 years you ain't meet his family or his baby mama or his aunties and his grandma and his uncle and his cousin, that's your fucking fault. That's your fault. A man don't let you know where he come from. That's a problem. Walk away. It's a problem. You have no past. Wait a minute. You have no family. I'm gone. I don't know you, man. Women, we sway in our standards. Y'all mad at men. I think y'all a little envious. Y'all got dick envy. Y'all got standard envy and the double standard envy. You have it. It is what it is. Be mad, right? I would be too. They can do whatever they want with their dicks, right? But we can do whatever we want with our babies, right? We can kill them and throw them away and give them up and neglect them and, and it's still always the benefit of the doubt.
Don't forget beat them. They beat them a lot.
You beat the shit out of them too. No grace. Absolutely no grace for men. So this platform, this is where we show men grace. I have many fucking brothers, yo, on top of the biological ones. And I speak for them. Because you bitches don't listen. You baby mothers don't fucking listen. Y'all think it's all about you. The fucking possession is amazing. It's amazing. I've been watching it for 20 motherfucking years, okay? I know good men who take care of their grown child's mother because of their child.
I hold
because
on
they
to
love
the
their
gun. Why should he hold on to the gun? Because I already got it, motherfucker.
The fuck y'all talk about? Grown kids, they ain't babies. Still looking out for the mother. Ain't got no sexual connections. Ain't got no nothing. None of that. He do it out of the love for his child. Grown child. His child probably don't even care that much about the goddamn. Listen. Okay? So yeah, all that man hating shit we don't do over here.
Or at least make it make sense.
At least make it that
Don't
part,
lie.
babe. Please make it make sense, because it really
don't lie.
And when somebody starts to ask questions and starts to dig a little bit into the story, the shit gets crazy. Y'all be looking stupid and sound real stupid.
Shout out to everybody checking in. Shout out to OG Patrice. I see she
Hey,
pulled
OG.
up. Shout out to World
Welcome.
Class. Pulled up. They say keep cooking. They see you. They listening.
Oh man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I ain't got no scripts and shit. This is real talk. It's coming out raw.
I mean, again,
Really genuine.
you know, just from the stream we watched last night, again, to see a congregation of people that aren't having an intellectual conversation. If you ask them, they would say they are. But they're not having an intellectual conversation. It's not backed with any data statistics or any type of, you know, analysis. It's just
opinionated hate.
Right.
And,
again,
anecdotal
you can't say I'm
experiences.
being one-sided or favoritism because I say it to the men. Let's not go down a rabbit hole of depicting this as a bashing contest. Or if someone's just clicking in, they may think we're just taking this opportunity to beat up on women because we're just, you know, I seen this girl over here and then there's this other girl that got 3 babies, and it just becomes this climate. And that's what they were doing.
Right.
But they didn't have anybody with enough sense to mediate and say, you know, let's get this to make a little bit of sense. But again, we look at 2,000 views of no storyline, no questions, no banners, no videos to keep everybody on an accord. Just hit the record button, come in, talk.
Yeah.
Most people don't know what the subject is.
Absolutely.
And they get thousands of views. So again, this idiocy
we like it.
Is deliberate.
Yeah, we like it. So, you know, it's exciting. It's what we do.
But the lies
is crazy.
Make it all.
And all I keep hearing is, you know, the men should hold the men accountable, and the women need to hold the women accountable. But when the women hold the women accountable, y'all don't like it either. Because the men, y'all do it. I watch y'all platforms. It's a lot more platforms than the little small circle that you guys be paying attention to. The white people have their own platforms. The Native Indians, the Native Americans, not Native Americans, the Indians have theirs. The Muslim culture, they have these platforms. They are all talking like us. They're out there. They're doing the same shit we doing, but not how we doing it. Ooh, we do it nastily. We do it cantankerously. We do it in Fight Club. It's different. They're able to have like dialogue and real conversations. It's a lot of opinion and shit going on. A lot of, well, you shouldn't have said it like that. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, shit. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, shit. Tell me how I should say any fucking thing. That's something that hubby, thank you.
How could you not? You just let them tell you that the men should address the men and the women should address the women. Again, this is what I point out, that it's always a landmine being planted, always an eggshell that you might step on.
Don't step on.
And that's why I don't give a fuck about no eggshells or no landmines or no sense or no modern women telling me what to talk about. I talk about what I want, because when I talk about AI, we always talk about finances. We talk about the children, but it seems like they only hear when that shame button gets rattled.
Yeah, gets them rattled. You know what I'm saying? The feelings, man. Feelings. Fuck your feelings. Think about it.
All of the monetization.
My feelings got hurt a lot.
Chats, but
being a woman and having hormones. Feelings get hurt a lot, but my logic would always make me reflect and think about it.
All of the thumbnails. You never put a thumbnail of a celebrity up once.
Never. Nah.
But they notice the shame talk. All they do is put up pictures of celebrities, talk about the same celebrities for weeks at a time, but got a problem with the shame talk. It's original, motherfucker. Get an original thought. Stop talking about celebrities.
And we've always built like this. Before these fucking cameras come on, these are the kind of conversations that we have. We hold each other accountable. It could be a group of us playing cards, any of that shit. Like, it's always been. So this is not new. It's just a lot of people are not used to that. Their families don't build on shit. They're not having this type of dialogue and conversations. They enable and coddle and, oh, girl, you look cute. No, bitch, you gained 80 pounds. How the fuck did you do that? I last just saw you. We give so many excuses. Oh, the baby did it. Okay. Oh, okay.
Blame.
That's an excuse.
But blaming
just
is bad.
deniability.
Again, blaming the baby.
Too much.
But blaming is bad.
It's too much. I think we kind of making our women weak when it comes to being a wife and being a mother. It's like it's too much.
Talk about it.
It's too much. I need this epidural. My body can't do that. Oh, my first baby. They told me we're gonna have a C-section.
Damn.
You first-time mothers, don't you fucking let them doctors tell you about a goddamn C-section, bitch. Bear down and push that baby out. Y'all are going into it looking forward to a C-section. That shit is amazing to me. This society, you want to get a whole slit cut and have a baby pulled up. You know how, listen, once you get through the pain, that baby comes out, it is a connection that is so fulfilling. It is different when you have that C-section.
The baby gonna come out high.
Different.
Ain't the baby gonna come out high?
Who knows how the baby gonna come out? You better hope they don't rupture your whole fucking insides
With the
by cutting it all open. Listen, they don't take that much care when they're down there doing what they're doing. That's a lot. When your body is supposed to naturally do it. Now, if you program your mind and prepare your body for it, I think it'll do it. But a lot of you dumb bitches don't care about that. You want to get what you want. You want to be emotionally controlling and manipulative to whoever's around.
And take all the credit for having a baby.
Don't move
and
around.
Even push the fucking
Can't
baby
exercise.
out herself.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to walk. I don't want to.
I'm pregnant.
Oh my God.
I'm pregnant. Go get it for me.
Fucking lazy.
I'm pregnant.
And we have allowed it.
Pass it to me out the freezer.
I've got shamed for continuing to work while I was pregnant. I got shamed. My family, why are you still working? Bitch, I'm only 6 months. Well, I got to stop working. I need to move around. Even when I wasn't working, I'm still working. I still got to clean up the house. I'm still going to go travel here and there and laundry. And it was time we didn't have a car. We're talking about blocks, shopping cart, upstairs, no fucking elevator. You got to be kidding me.
We ain't gonna talk about the fighting with the old ladies in the laundry, man, because they are some of the toughest people.
Ruthless fight over dryers. Like, come on. Shout out to New York City.
The ladies in the laundry, man.
Fuck, them bitches don't be playing.
They don't play.
When you see Everybody Hates Chris, yeah, that's some real shit.
They don't watch that. They watch reality shows. They don't watch nothing with a script no more.
And it's light. It's comical, but that shit was real. Fuck with somebody dry or get you shot.
We live in a society now where people rather be lied to than told the truth. What did your brother say? What did your brother say yesterday on the phone with you?
Yes.
We in a place where you can't tell anybody the truth no more.
Yes.
No, y'all can't tell anybody the truth. We can say what the fuck we want.
Right.
We already got the person that love us for the rest of our life. That's the difference. You see that?
Yeah.
Everybody trying to talk like they trying to attract bees and flies with honey. And y'all ain't attracted shit in 2 years that I've been watching. So what kind of honey you using?
Clicks. That just shows me everybody's on here all the time.
But my little 157 viewers, they get the truth from me all the time.
I love it.
Unapologetically standing on my square, and my house is clean.
Everybody that watches
if I show
probably
you the floor
family.
right now, ain't nothing on the floor. Nothing on the floor. Show your room challenge. Y'all can't even come on camera and keep y'all fucking houses clean. How y'all gonna tell anybody anything? Drop a bomb for that.
Y'all
Y'all
even come on camera.
Keep
Come
y'all
on
houses
camera.
clean and come on camera. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have
like
to
the
use
fuck.
that. Fuck out of here.
And I like the fuck. That's my shit.
You have to use
The
that.
fuck.
The fuck?
Yeah. It's always been. Yeah. Got in trouble.
So I'm not impressed. Again, you could try to convince yourself because you can't convince me. I turn my camera on all the time. Sometimes I'm even in a different room.
Word. Show your kitchen challenge.
All
Ooh,
type of
show
shit.
your refrigerator. You better stop.
I am not dealing
Stop.
with
The
y'all.
inside,
'Cause
not the
y'all are
outside.
a bunch of fucking liars. And I'm not even going to talk about the girls' bathroom when we go out.
The disguise is real. Nobody cares about your refrigerator. They got this big old screen and all this good, all this fly shit. You get the Bluetooth for all that music and TV on it. But what's in the motherfucker?
Talk about it.
What's in the
Not a
motherfucker?
vegetable probably in sight.
What you got in there, please?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Let's
you
get back
know.
to it. Let's get back to it. All right. Okay. This is nice. I like this. Let me lean into
They ain't
this.
have too much on there. Let me see.
You got a couple of good ones up here.
Yeah, because I got to show, it's a lot of mental illness that, again, ladies, man, y'all, we need to build. Y'all do a lot of fucking complaining when y'all need to start building. You need to start. Now I'm going to start telling you bitches what to fucking do. Okay. Look, start having some shows about postpartum depression. Okay. What happens after women have these babies? Some don't get out of it. Some bitches go crazy. It's real, but would say that they're fine. So, it's a lot going on that we are not aware of. We don't share with each other. You think everything's a breeze. Oh, this pregnancy is going to no, everybody's is not guaranteed. You're not guaranteed, honey.
Oh, they telling them they can have them at 36.
You need to know the good,
40,
the bad,
50.
the ugly. You need to know it all. Because you know how many people who are like in full about to have a baby and they don't know shit. They don't know nothing about dilating and their cervix and the placenta. Like, it's amazing. So, you're not teaching. Y'all having these gender reveals and, these kids are not ready to raise these babies. Milestones to meet.
Not at all.
What to do with them when they come out, how to engage with them, to keep them in. Listen, but our brothers be having to deal with a lot of this shit. And, I think the consideration and the benefit of doubt and the emotional awareness that they have to pay attention to our crazy asses through this 10 months and after. It's a lot, ladies. You don't think that's a lot? It's a lot. We can be quite woman-like. The fuck? Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. If you ever had a goddamn baby and had a few and got pregnant, yeah, it's not easy. But a lot of us take it out on them. A lot of y'all take it out on them, beat them up, make them the issue. Don't let them get involved with the baby. Yeah, it's a lot. So I got a couple of views of that. I'm following one gentleman right now and think he has custody of his children. This woman is actually up out of the house, but let's take a look.
Stop that. Stop.
This is what you want
from
me.
Look what you're doing to my kids.
Hyperventilate.
Look what you're doing to them.
In front of the kids.
This is all you, dude. All you. You can stop and relax.
Now you telling me what to do. Relax and calm down? No, now I'm going to act the whole fucking fool. See, just even
okay, look at the kids.
Basic guidance and for the kids now, for the children. This one's already crying. They're already scared. Something already transpired before this. So now we're going to eliminate ourselves, come to a different room and try to calm it down and bring reality back to a comfortable space for our children. But no, there's a lot of women out there that want to continue and engage because they need this attention right now. Now this girl's going to actually build herself up with all kinds of anxiety. These babies, these young girls are watching their mother. Watching.
Kids. Our kids.
I honestly think you're fucking pissed.
Stop. You're scaring Cassidy.
Dude, you fucking started that shit.
No, I didn't.
He didn't curse one time.
He started.
And again, just the calm demeanor, him putting it to her in a diplomatic way. He's being what they would say is a real man, right?
Absolutely.
A real man know how to control his emotion. A real man wouldn't raise his voice at a woman. He didn't do any of those things. Nope. Pointed out to her that the kids are watching, and her rebuttal is, you fucking started it, motherfucker, and about to go crazy because you don't give a fuck.
No,
but again, this is her feelings. This is a perfect example of not caring about anybody else's truth, anybody else's air, anybody else's space, anybody else's feelings, absolutely, except their own. But if he even raised his voice one time, you're scaring the kids. You're scaring me. You're disrespecting our family. You don't know how to handle your temper. So, it's really insensitive to see. But I can imagine where it's going to go.
Not to the extreme of this woman, but I've done it, I have to admit that, and it's a lesson to learn, to be able to control yourself. Like my feelings were hurt, but the logic of the whole situation, I needed to control myself, So I appreciate that calm, just like this man, that calm, man, we got to learn from our men when they behave this way. That calm should teach you to calm your fucking self. Why? We're so enraged, we're so angry and bitter at that moment of this feeling that she's feeling, that she wants him to feel the same way. This is why we continue. Because I'm feeling like this. It's not going to be as easy for me to calm down and try to reset. It's not. Because emotions, it's a whole different hormonal buildup. So now she's in this rage. Yeah, she don't want to hear that. And a lot of you women get like that. As soon as you get like that and the man tells you to calm down and chill out, oh, please, you go 100. Shit is amazing. So, we ain't just trying to show you a reflection. If it don't apply to your ass, then let it fly. But a lot of you bitches behave this way. It is what it is.
Sit right there where it belongs.
Yep.
No, I didn't.
Jesus Christ, help!
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Stop. It's okay, guys. Don't be scared. Stop.
We're the MTV generation. We feel neither highs nor lows.
Really? What's it like?
Oh, no. What if they budget?
It's okay, Cassidy. Calm down. Okay, it's okay. Papa's here.
For a while.
Papa's here. He's gonna protect you. Okay, Cassidy?
What are you in for?
What? You're gonna be more violent? You're gonna hit me? You're gonna hurt the kids?
Sick of that guy.
Huh?
See you in the operating place.
Stop.
Give me your fucking phone,
Stop.
dude. Stop.
You stop.
Why are you doing this to me?
You
Why
stop.
are you doing
Because
this to
this
me,
is,
dude?
I have to protect my kids.
Why are you doing
To protect my kids.
See what she doing? You see what she doing?
Stop.
Give me your fucking phone,
Stop.
dude. Stop.
You stop.
Why are you doing this to me?
You
I heard him say stop. Seems like she was very aggressive and it kind of hit him or swung at him.
Mm-hmm.
And
just want to grab his
the
phone.
next thing I hear is her say, "Why you doing this to me?"
Mm-hmm.
What did he do to her? Absolutely nothing.
Ignore her behavior, not give it any fire to fuel it, no fuel to fuel the fire.
Again, these are the lies that
and
they
that
tell.
shit,
They tell
women,
society.
y'all know y'all don't like that
Yes.
shit. Y'all don't like that shit.
It's not true. I'm not doing anything to you. You're painting a narrative. You're spinning the table. It's unfair because most men get treated like this.
Absolutely.
I just
I've
seen a
seen
panel of women lie on men. And the worst part about it is the girl doing the most lying love her daddy the most.
Damn.
Every answer out her mouth is my dad, my dad, my dad, my dad. And you
so much.
hate men.
It's amazing.
Damn, your daddy is cock blocking number
And
one.
I hated my daddy, and I ain't go up like that. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Shit crazy,
And then
right?
she got her marshmallow fluffy
I do
ass
got
friends
daddy
to say,
issues.
"Yeah, girl, you right, girl," and make no sense. I turn to you and say, "What is this girl talking about?" People in the comments
Stop
laughing,
listening.
and what the moderator do? What you laughing at? You know what the fuck I'm laughing at? They not making no sense, moderator. Well, do you want to come up here? No, don't nobody want to come up with no delusional lying ass women
and play that game
to fight
back
an
and forth.
uphill battle when they already got their
nobody's
mind made
doing
up.
that.
It's
Nobody's doing that.
unbelievable.
Yep, when you got your mind made up, it's made
They're
up.
just being very disrespectful, laughing. Everybody wants to be like us. Everybody want to be like some simps that listen to lying, delusional women.
Why that self-proclamation? Why would you think that? That's what I'm confused about. Why would you even think that?
And again,
like people
with
are not
that-
happy in themselves. You ain't
with
never even
that-
seen your fucking face. Get out of here with that
With that
bullshit.
juvenile,
People are
idiotic
crazy,
thinking,
man.
all I heard was kudos. And yes, you right. And yeah, keep going.
And
That was funny.
I like the way you said that. Said
Some
what?
bullshit.
But you know,
no intellect, no maturity, a bunch of down in the
Nonsense.
dirt, bloviation about lies.
Bloviation.
And this shit gets met with kudos and claps and the 4 or 5 people that was watching, not sure. But again, if you let the seed get planted, you let the eggshells get sprinkled on the floor, you might step on one. And this is what she's doing to him.
You're gonna be more violent? You're gonna hit me? You're gonna hurt the kids?
Yes, probably.
See you in the operating place.
Stop.
Give me your fucking phone,
Stop.
dude. Stop.
You
Why
stop.
are you doing this to me?
Why you doing this to me? She jumped on him, hit him,
Making me
tried to
so
grab the phone.
emotional.
Why you doing this to me? Fucking liar.
Because this is, I have to protect my kids. To protect my kids.
A lack of control of your emotions.
This is not hurting your kids? This is not hurting your kids?
Why are you doing this to
What am I
me?
doing to you?
Fuck that shit,
Can you
dude.
stop then? Can you stop then?
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking...
Can you stop?
Well, slow.
Can you stop?
Look, when it begins.
What is all of
You
this?
think these babies need to see that? These little girls need to see mommy behave this way? This is how we deal with our issues. This is how you deal with my daddy. My daddy. Not your fucking daddy. These children love their parent regardless of how much you hate them.
It's okay, come.
Fucking bitches. That shit is horrible.
But this is the behavior that they defend. This
has been happening for a long, long time. This is not new.
deplorable.
This is not new.
It's deplorable.
I
And
watched
again, out of
Seen
all the
it.
information we spew out of all of the shows that we put up, the shame one is the one that gets the most conversation.
I hear that word thrown out around a lot.
A lot. Just like emotional
you shouldn't shame people
intelligence.
for
when
that,
we
but you
fucking
could shame
said
people
that.
for this. You shouldn't shame people for that, but you could shame people for that. It's back and forth, man. Fuck that.
Like, again,
Shame is something you feel yourself.
it already
It's a
lives
self
there.
thing. That's your
It's already
own
there.
fucking consciousness. Now it lives there. All my job is to wake it up. And if it don't awaken, I don't give a fuck. Care about the young people. Hopefully they see it before they get old
There
and
you
follow
go.
you
see
old
that?
bitches. That's
See
all.
that? That's how selfish they are. They really think we talking about old people and two old
care
people.
less.
People say you can't shame a
40
grown
and up,
person.
you alone, bitch.
It's already
That's on
over
you.
for them
You done
lonely
fucked
ass
up.
motherfuckers. You think we don't
I
know
could
that?
care less what your story was on how you got where you are now. And, good luck to you and looking for a fucking mate for the next 20, 30 years. That's on you, bitch. I could care less.
We love the
I
kids.
care about the young people. I care about your fucking sons and your daughters. They talk so much shit about men, but they raising sons. I'm confused. That shit right there confuses me. It really does. If you have this much, how dare you raise men in your house?
It's
not a good look.
Who
right.
said they're
no,
raising
they're raising
men?
males.
They're raising
Because if they've
son
been listening to you and
husbands.
that spew of, that's amazing. So, good luck with
They're
all
raising
that.
son husbands. And again,
Hope they get to be around
coincidentally,
their
they're
daddy.
all at home alone.
Because that male hate is something, yo.
Chiming in on relationships, telling us how married people shouldn't be worried about single people, but yet they're single as hell talking about relationships. They should be talking about building single skills.
Single skills, right. And they got that. Women are actually
They should be in
dating
single
and
ministries.
signing up to live together.
But
with
the
their
last
children.
thing y'all
It's a
should be
thing.
doing is giving any type of pushback to the actual marriages and relationships that are right in front of you working.
Right.
And you sitting your ass home alone for the second
Home
year
alone.
now, giving your interjection on relationships and how we need to do better.
Nobody cares. Keep it to yourself.
So
what experience you got?
That's
where I'm at.
Let's keep going.
Proof is in the pudding. I don't even like pudding.
And they ain't got no pudding.
Right.
They camera ain't even come on. We don't see what they got. They won't turn their camera on.
Want to protect their children by any means. And this was good for him in court. Because it's not okay for you bitches to be acting like them. It's like, you're doing something to me. I feel, bitch, go get some fucking therapy. Shouldn't be behaving like that around your goddamn kids. Show some damn self-control.
What's supposed to happen right now is my question. With all of that sitting on the side,
Somebody is supposed
hyperventilating,
to come
crying,
console her.
There you go. The world was
Empathy
supposed
for her.
to stop reality that we all got to live by.
But you created this.
And good inside your emotions, which you live with by yourself. So
By
her
yourself.
emotions, her individual emotions is more important than the reality we all got to live in
Being
together.
right now, bro. Yep. I mean, hopefully she's sitting in her shame at that moment. Like, okay, I'm doing too much. Let me try to calm down. But no, that's not what's happening. This gentleman has to go through this a lot. And he posts his stuff. He posts his interactions with his children and how much they love him, and how bitter she is, even if it's, through from postpartum, because some things stem from postpartum and the shit doesn't go back. Some women are never the same. You know how many women die just in birth? So imagine giving birth to this child and your environment is not what you expect, what you thought. Your hormones are in fucking rage. Like, some women lose it and they stay lost and they blame the man. Everything's the man's fucking fault. It is hard to acclimate as a mother. Going from a single human being to a mother is a hard psychological fucking transition. And everybody's not ready for it. And when I see the young women now, you bitches ain't ready for any of it. Any of it. You're pawing the kids off. You don't want the man around. That's amazing to me. Especially women who have either had their father or didn't have their father. to imagine your child going a life without their fucking daddy because you're bitter and you're angry because you didn't get what you want. You couldn't emotionally manipulate, use the possession, and get what you want. Them niggas leave. Some men have standards. I'm not gonna let you beat me up even around my kid, bitch. Bye. And I'll be gone because one day they will be an adult and hopefully my own child will give me the benefit of the doubt. And that may not be guaranteed. It may not be fucking guaranteed at all. She may not even look for you. He may not look for you. It is what it is. But women, I don't think we're looking at the future of these children and what we're creating. They're going to fucking ask. All you bitches running around here having a baby by yourself, them kids is going to ask where their fucking daddy is one day. Wait for it. Be prepared. Be fucking honest. Because they think they're unworthy. They think it's their fault. They blame themselves. And without you filling in that you fucked up or he fucked up somewhat, you're kind of setting them on a horrible trajectory. It's going to be fucked up, I'm telling you, because they want to fucking know. They do.
Watch this compilation of my dad be the most wholesome man on earth.
You know. No! Already? Oh my God, my God, my God! Congratulations! Congratulations! Oh my God! That is amazing! That's amazing! Oh my God! No! 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 Oh my God! No way! No way! Oh my God! 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 No way! Can you believe this? Can you believe this? Really? Seriously?
Yes. Oh my God, my soul, my precious soul.
Wow.
Surprise! Living green, living green.
Oh my God. My God. Hey, it's moving. Do this to me. Oh.
This heaven on earth.
Oh my
goodness.
What face?
Shout out to Pops.
Shout out to Pops, man. And their page is so beautiful to see that much love. You know, they are so capable. To ask a question so fucking infantile as is a man capable of fucking love? Bitches is ignorant as hell.
I mean, just let's
ignorant
unpack
as hell,
that.
man.
Let's unpack that. So
y'all are just not
if I
human.
was to ask line up 10 women and ask them all a question, my question would be: so y'all don't think every father starts out with those feelings like this man right here? So what y'all modern women are telling me is that some men start out with this dad emotions like fuck out of here. I don't want to be a part of that.
Right.
And when they do say that, again, I'm not going to say that there's zero men in the world that act like that, because I know the world is about
My dad be.
So even if there is men that have the opposite reaction of this, like, I don't want to be a part of this fucking baby. You still have the baby. You'll continue to bring this baby into the world, knowing that you have a man. The opposite of this in the life of the child.
Yeah. And they know it off top. Know it off top. You know this nigga don't want no baby. You already know he got 4, 2, 1, whatever. Some niggas are really expressive and say, I don't want this baby. But we'll go along and have it too. And then they expect to have some type of fucking relationship like this. Yeah, no. Choose to not. And now it's going to be quite hard. So we have to educate our young girls because it's not that easy to go and abort a baby anymore. So the knowledge needs to be had. They need to know. Don't open your legs for some sorry ass nigga that you ain't sure about. And gotta raise a baby by your damn self.
Let's see what they got on the check-ins.
Mm-hmm.
See what they got on the check-ins. I think Eda Man Williams pulled up. He said, hey, family,
Hey,
what up,
sir.
Eda Man?
Welcome.
Hope you're doing well.
Men are capable of
I
love.
don't even like pudding. That's right.
Word.
Proof's in the pudding. Don't even like pudding.
Like
and the
that
Oscar goes to YouTube. The trophy, the whole black people space. Because y'all use y'all
but
time
actors and
to
actresses.
sit at the table in the lunchroom and do
Just
bullshit.
talking to fucking talk. It
Go to
sounded
class.
stupid.
Go to fucking class. Read a book.
Fuck.
Heck no. They ain't easy.
Shit ain't easy, man. And we need to be honest about that. It's not easy to produce kids and keep trying to develop them and help them grow.
This 100, knowing what it is without a father, you would think they would push the relationship with their fathers.
Absolutely.
You would think because of nurture, stability, guidance, they always just resort them to a wallet and a strong arm to open up this jar that we can't open. But men give nurture, male nurturing. They give
that discipline, man. That structure. I ain't even gonna hold
so many
you, man.
things that we bring to a family
different.
besides money and a car. And no, maybe that's the type of man you have around you. And I really think that's where all the frustration stems from, the men that they don't have rotting and dying with them.
Or the men that they chose.
The quality of men that
foolishly.
they don't have. Fuck what they chose, because he's not there anymore.
Right.
They don't have a man sitting next to them. That's disheartening. So now let's perpetuate this narrative.
You won't find it sitting in these boxes.
One.
I tell you that shit. You won't find it sitting in these boxes.
But what a coincidence. You say you don't need one and you ain't got one. Kind of like the Charleston White video.
That's the main talking point. I ain't looking. Okay. So you say.
No,
I
they
don't
say
believe
single
it.
by choice. They don't say that it's the opposite sex's choice. They make you think it's
But
their
they
choice.
fucking. So y'all stupid. I don't even get it.
Now,
I'm
wait a
not
minute.
looking
They
for a man.
fucking. Now, ain't nobody say they
And
wasn't.
you hear
for
that a
fucking.
lot. I love Kendra. Shout out to Kendra G. Y'all motherfuckers be looking so goddamn stupid and ignorant on there. Lord have mercy. Yeah, you know, I don't want no man.
Take a Kendra break? You want to take
We've
a
been
Kendra
in no relationship. So when was the last time you had some sex? 2 weeks ago. Is he? No, he's just some dick. Are you telling that you got dick in a glass jar and you're looking for a man to marry, to step into your situation when you already said you got a dick in a glass jar, bitch? Y'all, for real.
But here's the thing, though. We ain't gonna stay on the women. People would say, "What about the men?" Right? A lot of people say, let's move to the men.
That's where I'm at. I like when y'all say that.
I got your G with a fella up here. I want to
worry about your fucking self.
Oh, please.
Worry about the fucking men. Worry about yourself. Are you this bitch?
They ain't
Don't be this bitch. How about that? And you probably keep you a quality man.
That they not.
It's always the man's fault. Always the man's fault. Bitch, you wasn't quality. How about that? You wasn't fucking worthy. You didn't keep a clean house. You wasn't concerned about me.
Damn.
Okay? You're more concerned about your friends and your family and your fucking trips and shit. Bitch, bye. Keep the baby too.
Damn.
Like, they don't understand that mindset. I'm not gonna allow. Some men have some standards. Even if I got to leave my child behind, I'm not gonna allow you to treat me any kind of fucking way. This is what they get. It's like, all right, bitch, you want to do it on your own? So everybody ain't going to take your shit. The children didn't ask to be here, but they would love to have a fucking other parent around.
Discipline is what society is missing. Eda Man Williams.
Yeah, our
Truth
government
and
needs some
purpose.
fucking discipline. Got us and got so much debt, reprinting money. Like, so, we learn from the best. Because they ain't shit. They got the worst criminal fucking records. Straight up alcoholics, DUIs, all that. Bankruptcies. And these are the leaders of our fucking nation. We're voting. Vote or die.
Vote. Shame.
The fuck?
If that's not the ultimate shame, vote
Some
or
fucking
die.
shame.
Vote or don't live anymore.
Vote for what? This ain't a fair society. We know it. It never will be.
Or die.
But we will fight it to D. We so confident in being fucking Americans.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Fucking foolish.
Since you said that, vote or die, I didn't hear nobody saying don't shame the people that don't vote.
Oh,
don't tell them something like vote or die.
Die, you
that's an
non-voter.
absolute right.
Death to the
I
non-voters.
didn't hear one person say don't shame them.
No, they say if you don't vote, don't fucking complain because you didn't have a check in there. And
It's funny how shame only became a bad thing when you start talking to fat black women with single households.
I mean, up until I started, that's all I would hear.
Women.
They need to bring back shame. Where's the shame?
And now
Where
shame
is
is
the
wrong.
shame?
You can't shame
And it's
grown
not. It's
people.
always existed. That's why you do have people who are decent and good in our society. Those are the people who know shame very well. That's where the fuck it's been. Everybody ain't bad. The platform is for you motherfuckers who out here doing foolish and wrong shit, and the kids are watching. And y'all don't care. You're not paying attention. You're not in school. You're not present.
shameful.
You drop them off. You pick them the fuck up. You don't know the teacher. You don't know the age. You don't know the principal.
Don't care
Y'all
to
are
know.
not in the parents teachers conference. Oh my God. I had
And
to take
don't care
medicine
to
out to
know.
school. You have a elementary school and a middle school put together. That's a lot of motherfucking kids, right? So that produces a lot of goddamn parents. And I ain't gonna front. It's a lot of fathers in the lives here. So you got mommy and daddy both present. None of you motherfuckers is in the school. Put out the PTA. We trying to recruit. We trying to recruit. We sat down in the room. You know how many parents showed up? 4. It was like 8 total, but 4 were representatives of the school. They worked there and their children go to school there. So they had to be there.
Mrs. Harris, guess where they do show up at?
The club.
The book bag drive.
The book bag.
To get those free book bags, they show up there all the time. Can I have another one? My little cousin is going to be here. Can I have another one? Can I get another one for my little cousin's boy, little baby friend that they got? Because
and we have this mindset. We prepare our children for school with this bullshit. These books, these papers, they got all the stuff they need. Motherfucker, they need you. They need you. They need you to be there the first day. They need you to stay in class for the first half an hour, 20 minutes. You might need to clean up the bathroom while you fucking there if they in pre-K and kindergarten and first grade. I'm just saying.
Donique is here. Donique is here. He said shame never left. Some people just didn't know the word. Let's shout out Donique because welcome. He hooked us up last stream with an amazing cash app. We appreciate you, Donique. Always one of the biggest supporters of our stream.
We appreciate you, brother.
It is so inspiring to know that, you know, we are resonating with somebody and somebody of quality. And we want to thank you before we get back into our appreciate.
We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Hey, 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 hey. We got $1. We got $1. We got $1. Hey, 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 hey. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Hey, 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 hey.
Word. Love has no color.
Shout out to Donique.
We appreciate
you, bro. You know that.
Love has no color. If y'all ain't grow up watching the Little Rascals, man, you ain't learned shit. A lot of them shows with some teaching lessons because our parents had to be gone. Mm-hmm. It was a whole different way. Still the same people, same situations and all, but you know, times was just a little bit different.
And now all of the lessons in entertainment are in anime movies.
Yeah, but everything is fucking. Everything is hate and depression, all sad shit, fucking and eating. And yeah, so you know, they're not really getting a wholesome or a well-rounded, like Husby says, a well-rounded environment. You know, especially if we got all these introverts, people don't go outside, people don't like people, so our kids are just growing up in our shit. Mm-hmm. If you're not giving them anything outside of that, I mean, you're kind of fucking doing them a disservice, man, a huge one, because there's so much world out there. You wouldn't believe how many people we meet here and they never left Baltimore. They never left Maryland. Nigga, a $20 bus will take you to New York City. Mm-hmm. You could walk around the whole city and see a lot, learn a lot, meet a lot of people on the street. That's just where we came from. But a lot of people are not having that. A lot of you people were really fucking sheltered. You ain't been out. You went to one school. You ain't moved around a lot. So, you know, your knowledge is kind of small. It's kind of fucking small.
Got to get outside.
And people just going on planes to other countries. Yeah, that's not expanding it. Unless you're going to learn the native people. That's one thing Mommy used to always say. Every time she went out of this country, she wanted to go to the natives. Like she wanted to learn from the people, not from the fucking resort. Not the same.
Let's take a look at a video. Break the ice a little bit. Have a little bit of an icebreaker and get back to it.
Some lessons.
I don't know who need to hear this, but them kids not bad. They bored. They don't want to sit up under you all day while you scroll social media. Get them kids on the schedule. Get them their breakfast, their lunch, their dinner, their snacks. Get them some TV time, some arts and craft time, some electronic time on their game or their tablets. Get them outside to the park. Let them get their energy out. Get them a nice bath. And then they'll go to sleep at a decent time and you can scroll your phone. But don't expect them to sit next to you all day while you scroll your phone and watch your crime shows and then want to keep calling them bad every time they want to move or explore. Kids need to be exploring. They need to be learning things. They want to go to the park. They want to meet friends. They want to make cupcakes and, you know, brownies or something. They want to do something. They ain't go sit next to you all day and just sit there.
Let's talk about it. That's a dope video.
Yes.
Speaks a lot. I like what she said last. We could chop it up bit by bit, but you heard what she said last? They want to do something.
They want to do something, goddamn something.
That don't sound no different from you. It was a time in our relationship where like, nigga, we got to go out. Get me out. I want to do something. I'm around these kids for a lot of hours a day. You go to work, you come home, and I have this child back and forth babble in my head. All I had was a conversation with a 3-year-old today. A 2-year-old today. You got 12. Out, went to lunch, went to 7-Eleven, had a conversation with a grown-up, exchanged thoughts and ideas. Conversations. I sat in here with Elmo all day. Teletubbies today was.
Doing all kind of kid shit.
It was little Einsteins today.
It was always
I don't
fun,
have
though.
much. I didn't have, I want to do something.
Yeah.
So I related to that because we all need to have, positive things to occupy our time. And then we graduated to a place financially and in our marriage where it's like we going out every week.
Or just being comfortable. I think just being comfortable with saying I wanted something different outside of what we were already doing consistently, repetitively, for years. I didn't want the shock to be on some, especially if I would have got rejected. That child. So, some people don't want to ask or change things because they may be afraid of rejection. And not that I was afraid of it, but when you're abandoned by a man who's supposed to love you, right? You're going to always think that, just a little bit. I don't want to ask for something because you tell me no.
No. We don't think like that.
Oh, no.
You just being mean. You hate your mother.
No. And I ain't hate my daddy too. I did once in a
Wait, which one is it? You said I did.
I'm thinking
daddy.
of.
I did.
But I was
y'all
a
see how it don't
child.
change. Y'all act like it's not all women that do it. They all do it. Who's willing to catch themselves? I didn't hate my daddy. Well, I did. I did.
Right? I did.
Which one?
I did. Yes.
So again, that's all we do as men is we pull you in. We're not being mean. Let's just have a saying of what we saying. Are we saying we had some hate for him or we didn't? Because we can't say both at the same time.
Right.
And my own mother-in-law does that.
Yes.
I tell my wife, baby girl, I'm not going to let mommy talk to me like that. Ma, which one is it? No, we're not going to do that.
Is it up or down?
Son, you know what I mean.
Can't be up and
no,
down.
Ma, I didn't know what you meant. You got to tell me.
It's true.
No, Ma.
That's why I don't know how y'all be on here for these hours and hours and hours. No.
They
We
not
get this shit
honest with
out. We're
anybody.
going to talk. We're going to
Shout out
work
to
this
Yellow on
out.
the check. What up, Yellow?
Hey, Yellow.
But no, you got to be honest. But yeah, man, let's see what they talking about. Yeah, you talking that talk. And
the kids
Yellow
on a
said,
schedule, man.
I remember we used to get kicked outside. Go do something.
Absolutely, yeah. No, you couldn't be in the house. That wasn't a thing. I got to get out.
We come from a neighborhood where you couldn't even open and close the door a couple of times. What mommy say? You in or you out? Which one you doing?
Yeah, we're not doing that.
You heating up the whole house, cooling up the whole streets? Like, are you trying to heat the street? Close my door. In or out? Which one? So we had to be very decisive and make decisions.
yes.
We couldn't be these wavering.
Standing with the refrigerator open?
I don't know. It depends. What if I'd have told grandma it depends when she say in or out? Which one you choosing?
Ooh.
Well, grandma,
you
it
probably got the
depends.
It would have been a
Depending on
problem.
who you at.
It would have been a
Y'all
problem.
fucking crazy.
I mean, even just to talk back. That was, and honestly, I ain't see nothing wrong with it. It was respectful. This is my fucking house. I took care of it, cultivated it, worked hard to do it,
No,
That
I have
mindset.
some privacy, grandma.
No, you don't.
Where's my privacy?
You ain't got
I'm an
shit.
individual,
That's
grandma.
the problem. These kids grow up thinking this is my house. And our kids get in the car and be like, oh, I love my car. My car. This ain't your fucking car. This is me and daddy's car. It says Mr. and Mrs. Harris on there. It does not say Madison. You understand? You just reside here. House 2. Nothing is yours. Your clothes ain't even yours. You ain't worked to buy shit. And that's the problem. These kids come up at home thinking shit is theirs. Oh no, I will remind you. I don't have a problem getting a big ass trash bag and taking everything in the fucking room and putting it in it. Now you don't have shit. Go get your own shit.
I bet it's easy to figure out what
let's
you
start
gonna wear
talking
now.
about what you have now, what's yours now, what privacy you have now. The fuck out of here. These kids are running your homes. You best stop it. You must be feeling some shame of something to allow that to happen.
Sure.
These kid-led homes, Your child ain't supposed to tell you, no. I don't want to wear that. I don't want to do this and all that. Yeah, okay. That shit don't stop when they get older. You allow too fucking much. Set some rules and some standards in your house.
No, because men do that. Again,
Right.
the discipline that I described
Look,
and the
ooh.
structure, that's what men provide.
I ain't even going front. I ain't see it till we got to my stepfather's house when I was 8. We lived in Dissa-fucking-Ray. Whether we didn't have no dressers or whatever the case may be, just everything was all over the place. Like, kitchen. It was how I be talking. So I grew up in that shit. So I know what the hell I'm talking about. Fast forward 8, moving to the step pop's house. Child, you talking about clean? Talking about no stains on the carpets? No fucking fingerprints on the walls where you switch on the light? None of that shit. And I appreciated it. Oh my God. I was like, ooh, this is clean. It was beautiful. I didn't come from that. You know what I mean? So yeah, some things is appreciated.
Hey, Andrea is in the building.
Hey, love, welcome. I haven't seen you in a long time. Hope all is well. With your beautiful babies and grandbabies and stuff. Summertime.
Let's bring her back. Miss Andrea know what we talking about right here. Look.
Here it is, but them kids not bad. They bored. They don't want to sit up under you all.
Them kids not bad. They bored.
We used to say that all the time. I hate when people don't come to me, tell me your kid bad. Don't meet me in the park or we hanging in the park and you tell me your kid bad, boy or girl. Don't tell me that shit. Don't tell me that shit because I'm going to counteract that.
And even better, don't try to fearmonger and push your projection of your badass kids onto me by saying, oh, just wait. Wait till your child get 8 like this one. No, my child ain't gonna be bad because we read books and shit and listen to jazz music. We don't fucking let them jump all off the couch like animals in my house. So no, don't project onto me and tell me just wait. Mine's gonna be bad too. Because misery loves company, but everybody ain't got to be down with that company.
No. I mean, you got to be purposeful and intentional with your children too. There is discipline from the time they come out the womb. There's consistency and a consistent schedule from the time they come out. Routine. Babies, children, toddlers love routine. They know, they want to know what's happening next. From the time they get up, they know they're going to have breakfast. They know they're going to have some writing time. We're going to watch a little 20 minutes of TV. Then we're going to go outside and play the ball. Like they know.
Let's go.
Stop being lazy. Make the fucking schedule. You can actually print one from offline. So you really don't have to do as much as what we used to have to do. I used to have to make these whole fucking charts. And I still do it because I like to do it. I'm just saying that's me.
But again, look at the lack of well-roundedness because, kids have privacy now and they're individuals, but yet we don't give them an itinerary, give them the freedom and the knowledge of knowing this is our itinerary for the day. That they don't get to deserve to have the independence and the knowledge of that. But let's continue.
It brings confidence though,
with this
because they're already aware of what's expected of them. Then to, like you said, be bored and now I'm going to be doing all kind of shit because there's no expectations for me, Let's finish what she said.
I don't know who need to hear this, but them kids not bad. They bored. They don't want to sit up under you all day while you scroll social media. Get them kids on the schedule. Get them their breakfast, their lunch, their dinner.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yep. Have them help you prepare. They want to help. They are little helpers. They want to help, give them something to do. They have the kid-proof, kid-safe knives for them to cut stuff. And all of that is learning. All of that is homeschool. And you're teaching them to help you out. Grab the trash, do the recycling. Even a 2-year-old can go and get the trash from the bathroom, come and bring it to the big trash to help take it out. Like these things, get them involved. And then we get overwhelmed and we want to be overwhelmed with our mate. I need help. You don't do that. You got kids. Get them fucking kids to clean up. You got to be kidding me. How you got all these kids in here and you not making them clean up? You ain't got no, you don't want me to help you get this chart?
This shit
is crazy.
That's why.
But we had some women who would take on all of it themselves.
Dirty women
and the kids don't do shit.
Dirty little kids.
No.
A lot of y'all houses is dirty. Y'all really act like it ain't, but stop fronting. Y'all know it is. But look, she said breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That kind of to me dictates time. Yes. Breakfast around 8, 9, lunch around 12, 1 means dinner's around 6, 7.
Yeah.
I see bitches taking their kid to the fucking Frank dog stand at 11:30 at night for dinner. Or was that a late night snack?
And that's again, snack. That's healthy.
Women-led households, and this is me. I'm saying this one. In women-led households, I see dinner one night be 6. The next night it'd be 10. The night after that it'd be 4:30. There's never no 6 o'clock.
Or no dinner at all.
Have a seat at the table with the family. and find out how we can help each other.
It's a Cosby Show. We don't do that no more.
Find out who needs a check-in and who doesn't. How was your day? What did you eat in school? Do you need help with algebra? But how you gonna do that when, number one, you ain't passed algebra? Number two, you work all day. Number three, you ain't got no kitchen table. I know that because you ain't got no fucking posters on the wall or turn on your camera. And you ain't got no family to have a fucking family meeting because families consist of fathers, mothers, and children. So again, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, how do we even get past that? When I see bitches in their car eating and they on stream, and then they get off the stream and they go in the house and they back on the stream. What did your kid eat? If you stopped at the drive-thru and ordered something on the stream, what did your kid eat? I know what he ate.
Somebody told me this, and I know this to be true. Your kitchen is supposed to be your hospital for your family. What kind of hospital your mama gave you? Little babies eating McDonald's fries all week.
I like that. That's a cold saying right there.
It's the truth. Your kitchen is supposed to be the hospital for your family.
But they eating fast food McDonald's fries all week. So again, back to breakfast, lunch, and dinner, this lady said they need.
What's for breakfast? Hot Cheetos? Them kids, our kids, let me tell you, these kids in this neighborhood, they come outside. If they come out early, they coming out with shit like that.
Takis
and hot Cheetos and shit. This is what they eat.
Soda
in the morning. So are we really leaving them with nourishing things, even if we do have to go to work?
No, we have an answer for that. We send them to school where they get healthy and nutritious meals, right?
No, not here. I mean, I say the whole East Coast shit. We've been all up and down, and these kids' food is always not good. It's not. It could be much better quality.
We can tell by their shape. They shape like they mamas and daddies. They shape like the number 10.
And I have to say, women don't want to be held accountable. They really don't.
Not even.
You don't make an excuse on why your son is fat. I got that yesterday.
For a second.
Wanted to give me a plausible deniability on why her little boy was as big as he is. Gotta be like 6 or 7. That baby should not be 90 pounds. That is amazing. You know, we're killing our fucking children. You know, children have heart attacks. Do you know that? Do you know that fat is surrounding their fucking hearts? We think it's, oh, my family, we're all just big. No, you all eat unhealthy. It's really real. It's not shaming. You should feel bad because you're sending your child on a horrible trajectory and they ain't even fucking 16 yet. The boy's hormones ain't even kicking yet. Can you imagine? Do you know how much estrogen a man's body has to build up in order to hold that fat to where y'all have titties and stomachs and shit? It's for women. So men who have titties and shit, you got a lot of estrogen in your body. It's unhealthy. It's not okay. I'm just saying, look it up. But I had a friend, absolutely plausible deniability, like to feel it. Don't feed him what you're feeding him. He needs to be more active. We allowed him to sit in front of these things, sit in front of TVs from the time they come out. They're not active. They're not.
Eating noodles cooked in hot dog
noodles,
water.
No regular nourishment.
But
like
salt.
Nah, nothing but salt. Everything is
inflamed. When we go to the supermarket, think about the average person's cart got a bunch of corn products in there, Doritos,
all of your organs are inflamed,
canned food and sugar, soda draped off both sides.
Draped. That's where it starts.
Bread, pizza, all of this super processed food. And don't get me started on the funerals and the wakes when we come and we eat the same shit that made, Uncle Charlie die.
All right. The mothers can't self-regulate. We expect the children to do that. No, our children are fat. They are sneaking food in their room. You're finding shit under the bed, under the pillow, hidden in the trash. Like, yeah, they're food hoarders. It's a thing.
Yes, they are.
It's a thing. They feel no love. Oh, it's depression. It's this and that. No, we're not interacting with them. And you think it's okay. It's not. They need us little.
Breakfast,
6, 7,
lunch, and
8,
dinner.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They still want to feel important. So when you overindulge and you make them feel so important when they little babies and shit, and they start to get older and you push them away, they're not around no more, interact. And yeah, we don't care no more. Just everything's good. Ask your little one and open bullshit ass questions. Yes or no questions. No, that's not building a healthy dialogue with your children. It needs to be open-ended questions.
And it needs to have breakfast, lunch, and
statements
dinner
and fruits and vegetables. Just at least the options.
For real.
So you hear that a lot. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I was that kid.
I bet you did.
I didn't have the
Bet you
options.
don't like it.
I didn't have the choice to try it. If I got any of that kind of nourishment, pineapples, I got it from school. I was one of these kids. So I didn't know. We didn't have plates of fucking grapes and shit out waiting for us. No, the no frills, white and black box of everything. Yeah. It's that type of living. It's called a poor man's diet. So all you people with these bloated bodies, your organs are fucking inflamed. And it won't take long for that shit to turn into some type of cancer. Okay?
That's why people feel sluggish and fatigued because of the processed food choices. Eating fresh food, vegetables, and fruits, you will find a difference in how you feel.
It's really true.
If they don't know that, we learned that in elementary school.
Really?
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Especially women who get pregnant and they do join the WIC program. You get all that information. Are you using it? Are you utilizing it? Are you utilizing those farmer markets vouchers to get that fruits and vegetables and giving it to yourself and them kids?
They are. They the most educated.
Or you selling
they the
them?
most graduated.
Come on, y'all.
The most,
we know better, right? We know better. We're so smart. We're so bright. Do
so
fucking better.
The most educated.
And it starts with the kids, and it starts with nourishing all of us the proper way.
The most educated, but the kids read at a 4th grade level.
They
Who
do.
you teaching them? What you doing with
Most
that
of them
education?
can't write.
What
That's
you
a
doing
shame.
with all of that education that you pounding your chest on, saying you the number one educated, but your child can't read past 3rd grade level?
Or you
the
don't
man
even
in
know.
your house can't read past 3rd grade level. You might not even be able to read past.
You're not
3rd
even
grade
aware
level.
of what's happening with that shit. Is crazy.
Get them their breakfast, their lunch, their dinner, their snacks. Get them some TV time, some arts and craft time.
Arts and crafts. Arts and crafts. That's still a
crafts.
thing?
Yeah, absolutely. You can go to the dollar store, $20, yo, and get so much stuff from clay to slime to
Sean
crayons,
said he'll
to
finish
marker,
up later. Check us
chalk,
out later. Sean, thank
to
you for
all
dropping
kind
by,
of wood
man.
projects and
Appreciate you.
glue and staplers and all of that stuff. They have so much stuff there. You can go and you can get a whole classroom full of stuff for $20, $25.
Some
dollar store.
Electronic time on their game or their tablets. Get them outside to the park. Let them get their energy out.
Paint leaves.
Get them a nice bath. And then they'll go to sleep at a decent time and you can scroll your phone.
6:30 is dinner. Again, we all gathered in this box to talk about this situation that happened in Chicago at 11:30 at night on Father's Day weekend.
On a Sunday night.
On a Sunday night.
Sunday night. Sunday dinner is much earlier than 6:30.
And again, all I heard was people talking about she's a mother. I did that for my mother. I did that for my mother. And I agree wholeheartedly. But guess what? I actually had a mother that made dinner at 6:30. My grandmother would start cooking at 1 o'clock in the fucking afternoon. And it was no way we was going to no store at 11:30 at night in one of the roughest neighborhoods in the world to get no damn food. So, although it ended very unfortunate for all parties, I still question all of that mother talk that we was talking about, all that cantankerous back talking behavior popping off at a really angry ass man at 11:30 at night in Chicago with your son around and your gun in the car. I question all that mother shit. Y'all don't,
too.
But I do.
That's your first job, is to not put your children in any harm's way possible.
And all of the kudos that the young man got for protecting her, when did she protect him? With her mouth, with her decorum, with her demeanor. Where was
Even now,
her?
she's not protecting him. The couple of little videos I seen, just me. I went through something. She ain't speaking on behalf of her fucking son. She's speaking on herself first, then her son. So that says a lot to me. But I'm a mother.
I mean, what time
I speak
y'all
on my
cook
children
dinner?
first.
It say right here, 6:30 p.m. What time did y'all eat dinner last night? Let's start there.
Well, you was on your show. I actually brought you your plate.
You did. Just Andrea said, wow, with the slap over the face. And she's a girl, so I'm going to assume that she's saying, she's hearing all the stuff I'm saying about moms. And the word mom is getting to her.
Because every mom ain't a good mom, man. I watched mothers call they fucking daughters all kind of fat bitches, and please.
Again, world class bring it up all the time. No one ever rebuttals. Women beat children a lot. They beat men, put their hand in the face, mush them, say you ain't gonna do nothing back. But in regards to the children, smacking in the back of the head, push them up the street. You're not walking fast enough. Why you falling behind?
Drag them by their head down the steps.
Smack them in the grocery store. I'm his mama. I brought you in. I take you out. Women don't never see none of that shit.
Yeah.
They only see when a man raises his voice, like she probably notices right now. He's talking fucking loud.
That's right.
Why he gotta be like that?
I like it though.
Why you always gotta get all loud and passionate like that?
Because I'm passionate.
Sis made dinner at 7 o'clock last
Speak
night.
up for the men's.
Sarah made dinner at 5 o'clock last night. Modern women answers ain't like this.
No, women just don't want to hold women accountable.
On this question.
They say we should. You know, women gotta hold women accountable. No. Because you say anything, it's like, oh, all women are not like that. Yeah, we know that. We ain't talking about them bitches. We talking about the bitches we talking about.
White women feed their kids at 9 o'clock.
Fuck white women. I don't give a fuck.
All the shit they do.
We don't care about all that. Nobody cares about all that.
Do.
Yeah, plausible deniability. Take care of your fucking kids and have them eat at a reasonable goddamn time. No child should be going to bed after 8:30 with heavy food on their fucking stomach. So, you know, just some things, manage your time wisely.
Good luck with that.
Kids need some sleep and some rest and the proper nourishment for their brains to fucking work right.
They don't care about that.
So, you know, we're pretty fucking selfish. You know, and the sooner we realize it and the sooner a lot of women and mothers hold themselves accountable, the children will be better off.
You know, go to sleep at a decent time.
We foster a lot of kids, right? We foster a lot of fucking kids. So I have to say they ain't doing that fucking good. Because the mamas ain't doing that good. But them mamas will probably blame the daddy and blame everybody else. Plausible deniability. I don't give a fuck. All I know is the foster care system is fucking full. And we have so many children aging out of the system. I've watched so many people age out of the system. It's amazing. Women get away with murder, literally. They get away with murder, literally. Just hear a young girl say, you know, I don't want this child. I'm going to tomorrow, next week, if you don't take this child, I'm going to take the child to the motherfucking fire station and drop her off because I told you I ain't want her.
She did say that.
Shit is amazing. So all you bitches ain't good mothers. Shout out to the good, great mothers. We see y'all, and I am never talking about you. Like the sister right here. Go follow
your phone. But don't expect them to sit next to you all day while you scroll your phone and watch your crime shows and then want to keep calling.
I gotta go back because it says something there.
And
it says something very operative right there.
But don't expect them to sit next to you all day while you.
It says 7 p.m. kids movie.
What kind of movie?
Play kids.
What kind of movie?
Children appropriate. Preferably G. Even PG sometimes is too much. So, yeah.
A kids movie. That's another thing that they don't pay a lot of attention
kids
to.
Game, because it doesn't even have to be TV. You know, I wouldn't suggest thrusting your children in front of the TV before bed.
Yeah, we could do
read some goddamn books.
You could read. Dr. Seuss is always good.
Flashcards.
But a kids movie, meaning child appropriate.
Yeah.
I just think about all of the people who listen to the cantankerous city girl music. We have Suki right here lying.
Yeah.
Again, these people are not unknown.
Right. No.
Think about the MC Light concert we went to a few weeks ago. Cash Doll was there, right?
Right.
She had the little girl come up to rap the last verse. I just was telling you about this. She told that little girl, and you bet not mess it up either. And that little girl killed it. Cash Doll. These niggas is for everybody. These niggas for everybody. And she sang that shit word for word. And I just told my wife, if her teacher would have told her, come to the front of the class
to read a sentence
and read these 3 paragraphs. No, not one sentence. Got to be hard. Just like the rap song.
Okay.
3 paragraphs in front of the class, and you bet not mess up. Her mama would have been up at that school. She put my daughter under too much pressure. She told my daughter she bet not mess up. And the daughter would have been like, yup, ma, yup, my eyes hurt. My whole brain hurt now. I can't sleep. I'm waking up traumatized over how she attacked me.
That's how kids act.
Because they learn from y'all. They learn from y'all. This is what y'all do to us. Oh, man, he attacked me. And all I said is cook at 6 o'clock. You won't believe how many women in the chat right now are offended because I told their asses to cook.
Yeah.
At a reasonable time.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, who he think he is. They think they better than somebody. No, we just eat dinner at a reasonable time.
We're better than the generations before us. Fuck. Proud of that shit, too. Breaking cycles like a motherfucker over here. So I ain't feel nothing but pride. I ain't gonna lie. You can think and assume whatever the fuck you want.
But feed your kid and watch a child-appropriate movie, not gobble me, swallow me, gobble me, drip all inside of me.
Get them nasty ass fingerprints off
not
your walls
Sukiana,
too.
Not eating no ass. Child-appropriate movie.
Just okay to just not be a mother and don't take care of your kids. You know, just pawn them off to the father, pawn them off to anybody. It's just so fucking okay to not be shit as a mother.
Scroll your phone, but don't expect them to sit next to you all day while you scroll your phone and watch your crime shows and then want to keep calling them bad every time.
You heard what he said?
Right. You know
shows?
we like them crime shows.
Thank you.
You
That's
know
where
we
going
like
next.
them crime shows.
That's where we going next. I was just talking
Love
to Mr.
it.
Harris. What did he say? We was watching this, that, and the other.
Now, can we say that too can create some type of fear or, you know, some deep down rooted psychological hate for men? Because when you're watching all them shows, man, you see nothing but SVU. I was going to sleep to that shit. But me, it didn't do. I know how to watch TV. So it didn't affect me like that. But I don't know about many of you motherfuckers. Y'all watching that shit and taking on the reality of what's on the TV show. All men are like that. All men do this. All men do that. Like, and believe in it. So it's a lot. You got to know how to watch TV. But
mine's is a little different, Mrs. Harris.
Of
Imagine
course.
what is the genre of Law and Order SVU?
Sexual.
The genre.
Oh,
is it a comedy? Is it a horror? Or is it a drama?
It's drama.
And if you continue to watch drama all the time, are you going to get addicted to drama?
Absolutely.
Are you going to crave drama? When you went to the Shark Bar and you had that really good steak, didn't you crave it about 2 months later? Like, damn, that steak. You know what?
It's exciting.
Yeah. And if
Fighting,
you go to
ruckus,
sleep to Law and Order SVU and CSI and Snapped, and you're going to crave drama when things are going smooth and swimmingly, like my man Sir Charles would say. When things are going swimmingly, you're going to be like, we need some drama around here.
Look what Lost in Translation said. He said, I had to tell a female friend of mine to give that type of content a rest. Yeah, I got offended when my husband told me that. So we not sitting up here just talking shit. I absolutely got offended. Like, you trying to tell me what to watch? Who the fuck you think you is? Now, I didn't curse at him, but who you think you is to be telling me what I can and can't? If I want to go to sleep to that, ain't like I'm working up horror filled, but in the beginning of our relationship, he tried to wake me up and I'm like this, ready to fight and shit. So
very defensive.
Ma'am, like, it's not good for you to sleep like that, but I pushed back. I absolutely pushed back.
Appreciate you, Lost in Translation. Shout out to you. CBN is in here too. Black
See,
David,
I'm not
what up,
perfect.
brother?
We
What
not
up, brother,
perfect.
brother?
Yeah, he absolutely, and he told me just like that. Like, I think you might need to give that content a little break. And I still got offended. Still. Like, I had to fight for my SVU. Don't be trying to take my SVU from me, man. I need that drama. We don't live that, you know. We moved out of the city, so we don't see none of that. But I think I absolutely needed that fuel. So yeah, shame. I don't want to do that. Ooh, I don't behave like that. Because it was a lot of episodes that had to deal with some horrible mothers. So, you know, there's always something reflecting in the TV shows. But yeah, we like drama. We do. Admit it, ladies. Y'all like it.
Yeah.
That's the first step, is admitting that we have a problem, right?
Indeed.
I have no problem with that. Accountability.
We would have been on to talking about men. If women could accept the constructive criticism, I would have been tearing into men ass, because they got some shit with them too.
Absolutely. Yes. And we know, because it's always been pointed out
And
in my book.
Because again, man, I have to come home every day, pay the bills, be a stand-up man, and Pookie get to stay out all night, go to the strip club,
he get
play
praised.
with.
Right.
And it's
not
not
a fair world.
Right. And I don't want to do it. I just don't want him to have the ability, the freedom to do it carefree with no type of consequences.
Right.
And
I mean, well, you know,
and then I have to fit the bill on my tax-paying dollars, taking care of the children that he leave. Please, y'all act like this shit don't exist.
You have to
for
deal
us.
with the women that
But
he done
again,
broke down. And
me and Mrs. Harris are not moving out of neutral until we want to.
Right.
We will not let marshmallow-shaped women and simp-ass
Fluffy,
men
fluff,
that
fluff.
I don't never see they woman sitting next to them. They
But always
love women
got to
so
point it out
much.
too. Always got to point it out.
Think about the simp-ass niggas that wave
Shit
their
is
flag
amazing.
for the simps.
We know you
for the,
fluffy.
for the women. The ones that do actually cut their camera on. Do you ever see a woman sitting beside they simp ass? That's why they simping so hard. But they don't know that that's a hell of a goddamn prerequisite to continue and keep going. So y'all single, you know, simps, keep sitting in y'all spaces by yourself simping, but I ain't seen y'all girl with y'all yet.
And that go for all of y'all.
And vice versa. It is what
y'all
it is.
Kill me, boy.
And they want to move or explore. Kids need to be exploring. They need to be learning things. They want to go to the
Kids need to be exploring and learning things. How they gonna do that? Where you take them?
They don't know how to, fill a big tub full of shaving cream and put all kind of hidden treasures in there for them to find. They don't know how to do all them little tricks. They lazy. They do not want to do kindergarten shit. They want to pawn their children off to somebody else and let somebody else teach them. So the plausible deniability is there. I didn't teach them. The school did it. Bitch, you sound stupid. Y'all women that do that sound really ignorant. Okay? It's your responsibility. If they're not doing it at school, it's still your responsibility to make sure it's getting done. Right? So
like they don't come home from school and you ask them, what'd you do today?
Yeah, I want to see it.
When they say nothing.
Can't tell me that. There's no way. Because first of all, you're supposed to be downstairs in the kitchen at the table with your homework books open. You are not allowed to do anything else until I see it. You understand? You can't move. No. Read a book, occupy your time that way. No television gets turned on. Like it was pretty goddamn strict in the house.
Very
we play
militant.
Shit.
Very militant.
We control shit and y'all ain't miss a beat in getting love. That's love. Structure, discipline, teaching values, the importance. Listen.
Story time.
Yeah,
so Mrs. Harris, tell them the story about when the kids would come to you and say, Mommy, the fuck do daddy even do around here? We see him come home. He go to work and all of that. I hear that. Give him his cookie and shit.
Yeah,
but
daddy
he
gets
come
cookie.
home and he take a shower. He sit down and he don't get up no more. What? Why?
I can see where a lot of the bitterness from the children comes from when they didn't even have to experience. They would ask, and especially Nana, she's the oldest, so she would see it first, right? To say, what does daddy do? Like, say it just like that. Like, what the fuck does daddy do around here? Yeah. So those conversations had to be had because I'm like, well, why would you even ask something like that? But they're watching. They watch mommy get up early and mommy prepare the kids and get everybody ready and make sure daddy got a lunch packed and everybody gets sent off to their squares. And I may even go off to work, still come home, get home in time enough to get the kids, and we're getting homework done and we're straightening up what needs to be straightened up and dinner's getting ready. Like they didn't see daddy doing any of that. So you got a year go by, you got 2 years of them seeing this, right? And not seeing daddy do any of that. It's like, well, what the fuck does he do? Which I get, right? But I was always one of them parents who always say, I appreciate daddy went to work. He was at work for 12 hours. Like, he's tired and, those things. But when they actually come ask you, be prepared to answer. And those conversations begin on how grateful do you know the type of work that daddy goes and does out there? So showing them the type of work, the hard work it is, the things he has to carry, the things he has to clean. Yeah, when he comes home, he can step right out his fucking clothes at the door, go get in the shower, get him some food. They didn't understand that. But it was my job as their mother to tell them how much I appreciate him. And this is how I show him. This is how I show him. And I don't feel wrong for doing it. I don't feel used for doing it or any, because he can feel used going out there working 12 hours, killing his fucking knees and hands and cutting himself all up to come feed us ungrateful ass people who don't say thank you. That shit is something unique and still have to get up every day, even if he didn't get one grace of appreciation that day or a week at a time. That shit will start to fester in a man. So, just always having those conversations and not being reluctant to answer those questions that our daughters have because they want to know.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that story. But let's stay in story mode. I had a friend that just passed away. I got the call in the middle of the night. You noticed my energy slightly. You say, yo, everything all right? What'd I say? I said, chill out.
Yeah.
Get some rest. I'll talk to you in a little bit. You want to finish the story?
Yeah. He said, I'll talk to you in the morning. So I think we was on our show actually. And, and the call that he got from the person he got it from, like, it's just all these things. When I say pay attention to detail, it's very important as a wife and a mother to pay attention to detail because we're full on in our broadcast on our show and the phone is at the bottom and it rings and I see the name, a name that we love and adore, but this name does not call this phone like that. So I know it's important. I obviously know it's some bad news, right? The conversation, right? Absolutely. We really don't. Any call is usually something happened to somebody or something. See him walk away, have a little conversation, come back. Of course, he's not going to devour all the information to me. Again, I know my husband, and he even protects himself from me, which is a good thing to do, gentlemen. So of course he let me know, he just chill. I'll let you know later, or if not later, in the morning. That was a hard pill to swallow, to get that news about his brother. Brother. This ain't just anybody. He allowed me to go to sleep. Because again, telling me that night, it wouldn't have been about him no more. And now I feel a little bad because he wasn't able to be vulnerable, even in that realm. Because if he would have told me that night, I'm connected to his brother just like him. He's my brother as well, but he's his brother first. I would have been an emotional uproar, crying, all broke, won't be able to sleep. Now I'm snotting and crying because we lost a friend, your friend. Now you got to worry about me. Now you all concerned about me. You can't even deal with the death of your friend because now you got to be concerned about me. So that's just unfair, but he has learned. My wife's going to cry. Like, it's going to be an emotional thing. So, some things he saved me from, or, try to give me in a way to where I don't, emotionally fucking break down. Cause some shit we really can't control, ladies. Like,
Absolutely.
love
Thank
is.
you for sharing. Thank
Yeah,
you for sharing.
I
But again,
appreciate
this is the man that doesn't exist in these spaces. They don't
Mhm.
speak to the man that is emotionally considerate, that
And he was
is
hurt going to
able
sleep with
to
that.
be, vulnerable and manage his family's emotions, situational stability, and things of that nature. They act like those men don't exist. Like, again, and if they do exist in the beginning of the sentence, by the time you get to the end of the sentence,
y'all the bad guy.
the nigga's gonna be a cheater or a beater
Why y'all do that?
or something. And
Why y'all
it's
do that?
so disheartening
All the
because
time.
y'all don't give a motherfucker no grace. And again, if I tell a woman, listen, baby girl, I'm gonna take the good shame route this time. I'm gonna say it real nice. I'm gonna be different than the shame lady. Don't behave like that. Don't stand on the couch and shake your butt and yada yada. She'll say, nigga, you ain't got no right to tell me nothing. And but again, I'm dedicated to my wife, dedicated to my family, taking foster kids, got a nonprofit, take kids, people off the street, stranger lived in my house.
Always helping the
Again,
women.
none of this stuff matters when they can disqualify even a man because they don't know about you. They don't care about you. You ain't my father. You ain't my husband. I don't care about your story. You can't tell me nothing. When that's the attitude, it's a problem.
Yep.
So, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Please.
Be emotionally available to these children. Stop acting like men are
They want to meet
adults that
friends.
just don't know how to do anything, because we do.
They really do.
Let's listen to my baby girl finish up with.
Brownies or something. They want to do something. They ain't gonna sit next to you all day and just sit there.
Time them things. Yeah, so I'm gonna start posting up a lot of the mothers who give a lot of tips and strategies to assist other mothers, with planning the day, activities, extracurricular for the kids. Because keeping them occupied is very valuable. You get their mind going. They're always questioning and observing the world around them. It's okay to play in dirt, y'all. Their antibodies need to be built up. Our children are growing up in a hand sanitizer environment, and their bodies are reluctant to build those white blood cells. So, dirt is okay. It's okay to have a little dirt in your life, playing in dirt
God
just a
made
little
dirt,
bit.
and dirt don't hurt.
Their body is not learning the world around them. So they're struggling, man. We got a lot of kids who have environmental allergies. I've never seen so much of that in my life. Goodness gracious. So we're not outside. Let's get them outside, get them more creative. Spend that money. Go to that dollar store and get you a whole cart full of stuff, man. $20, $25, and they will be grateful. Probably got to do that every 3 weeks or so. It's worth it. It's always have something for them to do inside. Paper, pencil, crayons, markers, goodness, coloring books, glue, sticks, all of that stuff.
My suggestion is get them something to nurture. It stops being about them when it starts to be about something else.
That too.
So what I did was I went and got Madison a turtle, a red-eared turtle.
Yes.
And then I went and got another one because I didn't want him to be lonely. Like, who wants to be lonely?
Right.
Only y'all.
Well, now they learning from each other.
Only y'all YouTube marshmallow people want to be lonely. But that turtle got his friend. Bartleby got Buddy in there, and they are teaching each other how to stand up. They standing on each other, or that could be something else. It just looks like standing on each other to me.
They standing on each other.
I don't know what turtle world look like, but they are learning from each other and have a companion. And you know, Bartleby has. If he had a voice and could talk, he would probably say, "This is better than just walking around every day by myself, swimming around,
hiding in my shell." Because he was a little more closed in, you know. Afraid of the environment.
But now Madison has to check on them every day. Madison has to make sure they eat. And then Madison has something she has to nurture. So it's not all about Madison and how we can entertain and continue to just appease and be here for Madison's pleasure and enjoyment.
Because that's what they think.
They do.
They really do.
And especially if you are good at entertaining and if you create fun outlets, they're going to want you to do it all the time.
All the time.
So we see why you guys don't.
Right. It's training.
But you supposed to, though.
It's training as hell.
It is.
I mean, now 25 years down the line, but I had more than enough energy, you know, in them 20s, more than enough. Even in my 30s, I had an abundance. People would be like, "Can I bottle up your energy and take it with me?" No, I knew I needed it. I knew I needed it to be a mother to these kids, you know? And again, self-reflection, my mother had to work all the time.
Indeed.
She had to work all the time. We were very independent children. Going to school by ourselves. Ain't nobody pick us up, drop us off, none of that shit, make lunch, any of that, okay? We went out, made our own money, packing bags, sweeping up trash and, you know, raking yards and things like that. So we grew up with that. Our kids, not so much. It's not the same. It's not the same.
Stuff too. Men know how to do stuff too.
Men know how to do stuff too. Y'all do.
Donique said, "Idle hands are the devil's workshop." We all know that. My brother Black David on the check-in.
Yeah, it took me to have surgery to sit down.
This show, Book of Wisdom and Insight for Family, great show for sure. Thank you, Black David. Appreciate you, brother. My brother, my Nigerian brother. I love you so much.
We got to go back to the country together. We probably related, man.
We probably be in the same
my uncle looked like you for real.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Black David, CBN TED Talk Network. They do amazing work, amazing moderation. We appreciate the work you did for us the other night when y'all allowed us to grace you guys' platform. And Donique, man, always a pleasure when you check
always
in.
Awesome.
Mrs. Harris, final thoughts time, man. What you got? Man? This was a fun show, yo. I couldn't resist coming up today. I
appreciate you.
Sometimes I hold back. But
you know your voice has always been soothing for me.
Wanted to come through. Next week I'll just read your comments and
I appreciate
you know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, my final thoughts is always wanting to give a view into you can have what you want. You have to do the work. And if you want family and you want your children to be decent human beings in society, you have to do the work. They're not just going to become that by just being brought here. You have to do the work. And it's a lot of work. And I'm never going to approve the man bashing, you know, speeches. I'm not, because there's a lot of good men out there, just like I don't think all women are bad.
Right.
There's a lot of good women, but my platform is to expose you bad bitches. You bitches who need to do better, especially when it comes to these fucking kids. There's no goddamn excuse. I'm absolutely tired of the shit. My mother could have blamed my father all up and down the fucking street and give credit for it. No lie, but she didn't. I got to see the shit myself and came to my own assumptions.
How long I've been with you?
25.
I haven't heard mommy say one bad word about your father. Now that you say that, like I'm reflecting, like she always, you know, John, his brothers, she always have a way to describe him. Johnny boy, the word, you know.
She understood who he was.
But I ain't never hear her say, your daddy was this or your daddy was that.
So one thing I appreciate about my mother too, her transparency and her honesty. She will say that it was a contractual relationship. She may have loved him, but back then women were looking for security and protection. It's a little old white lady. This man is 6'3" tall, black Samuel L. Jackson, family of 9 siblings. Listen, I would have signed on for the mission too. but it didn't turn out to be what she expected. So she had to roll out, which was the best decision she did. You understand? So, you know, everybody has their purpose, but she'll hold hers. You know, they were married before she was 17, you know, so it is what it is. It didn't work out for them. You know, I'm proud that they chose to make us. Thank you. Like, you got to take your gratefulness where you can get it, you know? We definitely wasn't one of them kids mad that we were born. So, you know, I'm here and I'm just trying to live it out
girl.
gracefully and appreciative. I appreciate everybody coming in and popping in. Share the stream with anybody you think that may like and enjoy it. Y'all know we be back Thursday with He Said, She Said, Love and Abundance at 8 o'clock, right?
He said, she said.
And Cerebro is always doing his thing.
He said, she said.
Y'all know what I do on Shame Sunday, so appreciate y'all coming in. Appreciate your likes.
Yeah, man. Yo,
let's
big
do
up yourself for a good week, you know. Go for work, you know, make your money, you know.
Yes, you got to do
Take
it.
care of your pick me, you know. Your pick me. Pick me, that's
please.
children.
Oh, yes.
Children is pick me. Take
Man,
care of your
that
pick me, you know.
child.
Feed them the nutritious ones, them. The fruit them, the vegetable them.
Get them bag of
Pineapple
apples,
them.
man.
Feed them that.
Let's start little steps, man. Little steps. Change that diet a little bit at a time. It really does. It really does.
You can't
work.
do it. You can't
Yeah,
do
you
it.
can't do it overnight.
You can't do it.
It took 10 years to get that fat. It's going to take about 5 to get it off.
Cool runnings,
gotta do the
man.
work.
Cool runnings. You get on the Jamaican bobsled team. Cool runnings, you know.
Yeah.
You be slim.
Get
no
you a
time.
hyperactive friend and just jump on they shit, like for real, for real.
Yeah,
Find
man.
somebody that motivates you. Like, listen, I see you moving and shaking. Can I run with you?
Yeah, man.
When you running?
I agree with she. Yo,
Yes.
I agree with she. Listen, every
Time to get our
Thursday you
dinner.
don't know. Every bombclad Thursday you don't know. He said, she said. You hear me? He said, she said. Love in our
Well, it said blood
abundance. Yo,
clot.
check them out, yo. They always on point with fire.
Say, don't be out there being
wrong here.
Stop it. Stop it.
Yo, y'all have a good week, man. Do something good for somebody other than yourself, because that's when real character shines through.
Right.
Fuck with the shame lady. She got that shame straight like that. And we don't got to say, nah, mean, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
All
me.
fucking stream. We here,
And that's
man.
my favorite
Holla
saying.
at us. Peace.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Hey, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
I'm Paul Stanley of KISS. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Everything in creation and in physical form has its own fundamental resonant frequencies. Everything in creation and in physical form has its own fundamental resonant frequencies.